What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans. Please take a second to hit that like button. More likes, more hooligans. In a second, we're going to go over the schedule. I gotta set everything up. I forgot to do a step. Just give me a second here. We're a little bit late. Had some technical stuff going on. I connected another monitor. Doesn't really affect this live. It affects gaming though. Gotta do this really quick before I can see all you hooligans. Come on, man. Do the thing. I think we got it. Oh yeah, there we go. It's all weird on this new monitor. What'd I just do? I just left my live to go to somebody else's. Watch somebody else play the game. That's how it goes. There we go. Now I can see everyone. Alright, first we're gonna go over the schedule. Then we're gonna make sure everyone's here. All the lives are running well. Whatnot. Happy freedom, you hooligans. We made it to Monday. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic weekend. I pretty much cleaned the house. It's what I needed to do. So that's what I did. So we'll be starting today with a video titled PETA Rep Tells Tucker New York City Rats Aren't the Problem. They got a rat infestation over in New York. These things happen, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to say I've never seen a rat before. I have seen a rat like at pet stores, but I've never seen a rat just out in the wild, out in its natural habitat. New York City. I guess that's their natural habitat. I don't know a whole lot about it. Then after that, we have a video titled California Disney Show Cut Short as Giant Dragon Catches on Fire. They even got dumpster fires going on at Disneyland, so I thought we would cover that just for fun. Because I'm big on having fun lately. This next video is titled It Is the Right Thing to Do. AOC calls for more federal aid to deal with New York City migrant crisis, because AOC knows what's best. She's there to tell us how it's done, like she's not a spoiled child. Then we have a video titled Police Chief Calls on Newsom to Help Tackle State's Fentanyl Crisis. California's going to crap. It's going to crap, but we already knew that. Let's see. Then we have a short video titled Kim Potter released from prison Monday morning. She was just released a little bit ago. If you guys don't remember, it's the officer that was at a traffic stop, yelled taser, but then accidentally shot the suspect, shot him and killed him. She went to prison for manslaughter. She just got out. Then we have two very short videos. One, Tucker Carlson is no longer at Fox. If you watch any video online, they all say Tucker Carlson out at Fox. It's some of that media programming going on, so I didn't want to phrase it that way. It's looking like he got canned. Can't show the whole video because a lot of stuff they talk about, it's almost like bait. To get channels deleted. The whole subject matter is stuff you cannot talk about on YouTube, so we'll be delicate about covering that. And then we'll be wrapping things up with Don Lemon, also canned. CNN lost a reporter, Fox lost a reporter. Something's going on here. Something is going on. Alright, let's read through the chat. Make sure everything is good to go. The color and everything is weird on this monitor. It's probably the way it's supposed to be, but I've been looking at this old TV for so long, it just I don't know what things are supposed to look like. What's up, Mr. Satan? What's up, Donnie Brooklyn? What's up, CC? What's up, DeBurger Man? What's up, Toy Mafia? What's up, Shanti? What's up, Damon Walker? What's up, Bubba? What's up, Spock? What's up, Proud Ankle? What's up, Food Stamp Freddy? What's up, Matthew? What's up, Jeffro? Happy freedom, you hooligans. What's up, B? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Robert? What's up, High Plains Drifter? Let's see. What's up, Diane? Thank you so much, F-Body Bill, for continuing the membership program for 13 months. You're officially a hooligan. I appreciate you. Thank you. What's up, Snooks? Happy freedom. No name. Yep, Don Lemon. Yep. I'm probably not even saying his name correctly, but that's okay. That's what we do here. We just screw names up because we're still free. What's up, Jeb? Thank you so much, Soul For Real, for continuing the membership program for 3 months. You're officially a hooligan. I appreciate you. Thank you. What's up? Is it Dolly or is it Doll? What's up, Dolly? Dolly Zombie. Happy Freedom. What's up, Zamorano? All these new names in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much, High Plains Drifter, for continuing the membership program for 10 months. You're officially a hooligan. I appreciate you. Thank you, High Plains Drifter. What's up, Christine? Happy Freedom. Matthew, big fire in Philly. I heard that, but I did not see it. I heard about it, but I didn't see any videos for it. I'll see if I can find one really quick. What's up, Karen? What's up, Jenny? Happy Freedom. Somebody, Spock, taser, 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 and then shot him. It's no good. It's no good. They were saying they were preparing for protests outside of the prison where Kim Potter's being released, but they said there was no protest. There is no protesters there. Spock, how long does canned Tucker last on the shelf? Depends if you keep it in a cool, dark place. You like that? Let's see. What's up, Mr. Average? Happy Freedom. Thank you so much, Impreza, for continuing the membership program for 3 months. You're officially a hooligan. I appreciate you. Thank you, Impreza. You're awesome. Let's see. Spock, Tucker is old-timely slang for food. I did not know that. Definitely is now. What's up, Haywood? Happy Freedom. Can't believe they got Tucker. That was all they had going for him, as far as I could tell. Tucker and Peter and Jacqueline, or Jackie, or whatever her name is. Those are the only people that seemed worth anything over at Fox. Peter doesn't get called on at the press briefings. Jackie and KJP have some sort of catfight feud. And now Tucker's gone from Fox. Fox is about to kick the bucket all the way now. Bubba. Lemon and KJP should team up. Oh, God, yeah, for a puke fest. Hardcore. Snooks, will you drop the link, please, for Rumble? Hold on a second. Let me make sure this is running. Should be running. Should be running like Forrest. Uh-oh. Why is it just sitting here loading? No, it's running. Why can't you get to it, Snooks? Did you try the link tree? Where is the thing? That comment is out of context. What's up, Mercy Reigns? Appreciate you being here. Robert Gutfield has a good show. I don't like watching him. Something about the way he explains things is too slow for me. Snooks, I don't know why you can't find it. Alright, there's the link for Rumble. I don't know what the deal is with Rumble. Sometimes people can get in through the link tree and sometimes they can't. And I've talked to Rumble and they say it's the user's fault. I don't know. All I can do is provide the link. I don't know any more than that. What's up, Tom Tom? What's up, everyone on Twitch? Oh, actually, I gotta pull up this other YouTube channel. I'm a little rusty, I guess. I'm out of practice. That's what happens. You take one day off. You get right out of practice, just like that. Quick and easy. That's what she said. Alright, back at it. What's up, everyone? The JeffMAC Live YouTube channel. What's up, Angel Heart? What's up, Sam? What's up, Toy Mafia? Happy Freedom, you hooligans. Sam, have you tried writing on the website, the chat on the website? There's like 2 or 3 other hooligans that are having issues writing on the chat, but I have 3 different accounts on there. None of them are having issues. So I'm having trouble tracking down the issue. What's up, everyone on Twitch? What's up, Soul For Real? What's up, Grey Wolf? What's up, Tom Tom? Happy Freedom, you hooligans. Appreciate you guys being here. Whoa, what is this? This is right. refresh the page, do the thing. Do the thing. I don't know how to clear the chat over on Kick. So I got chat leftovers from 2 days ago. Just hanging out. Just getting spoiled. Getting spoiled in the chat. Holy moly. Are we live over here? Boom. I think so. I think we're live over here. Why is... This is something. This monitor I'm on is on it's a 27-inch gaming monitor, so it's like square. It's not landscape mode. It's not widescreen. It's messing me up. What's up, everyone on Odyssey? What's up, Don Sparks? Don Sparks, I think you sent me something. I found a package in my mailbox yesterday, and I know the mail didn't come yesterday, so I'm thinking it came Saturday. We're going to open it up here in a second. What's up, Anthony? Sam, you're omnipresent. Appreciate you guys being here. Happy freedom. All right. I think Rumble's going through something. Because I'm seeing people in the chat, but it's telling me only one person is watching. So I don't know. I think Rumble might be going through some things. Now it says there's 38 people here. What's up, everyone on Rumble? What's up, Sind? What's up, Undercrofter? What's up, Salty Gorilla? What's up, Never Comply? What's up, Jeb? What's up, Quake? Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, Sind again? What's up, Joe? Oh, let's see. Did we get everyone? I think we got everyone. Sarum, what are you guys talking about? You guys are being appropriate for Rumble. What's up, everyone on jeffmaclive.com? If you guys are having issues writing over there, you got to let me know, because I'm not having issues, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. It's hard for me to figure out if I'm not having the problems on any of my devices. Either way, let's go ahead and get this started. Very first video is titled, PETA Rep Tells Tucker New York City Rats Are Not the Problem. They're saying Trump did it. Those rats running the streets, that's Master Splinter and the Ninja Turtles. Trump did it. Alright, let's see how this goes. First video on this new setup. First, you gotta unmute the thingy thing. Step 1. Alright, hooligans, let's get her started.
Well, New York City has gotten a lot dirtier. It's not your imagination. The city's leadership is responsible for this, but they've decided to blame rodents for it. They've hired a rat czar and identified rat mitigation zones. There's a local news report explaining it.
They're quick, dirty, disease-prone, and above all, a nuisance. Yet rats continue to make their presence very well known on New York City streets, in some neighborhoods even more than others. The city plans to zero in on 8 areas so full of vermin the Department of Health has designated them rat mitigation zones. In Manhattan, extra rat fighting patrols will be on hand in Harlem, Chinatown, the East Village, and the Lower East Side. In the Bronx, Grand Concourse, and in Brooklyn, Prospect Heights, Bed-Stuy, and Bushwick. That's where neighbors were able to attest rodents are running rampant. The 8 neighborhoods were deemed high priority thanks to a slew of 311 calls and complaints about infestations. Now, those areas will get more attention from the city, like increased enforcement on properties that fail inspections and rat academy training. Free workshops offered by the Department of Health on rat management.
So the question is New York City dirty because it has a lot of rats, or does it have a lot of rats because it's dirty? For a different perspective on this, we thought we would ask Ashley Byrne. She works at PETA, where she's the director of outreach, and she joins us today. Ashley, thanks so much for coming on. I think this is a really interesting point. I don't have a lot of rats in my house because I don't have a lot of rotting garbage in my house. And so maybe the problem isn't the rats, it's the people. I hadn't thought about it until you brought it up, but if you wouldn't mind explaining.
Thanks for having me on, Tucker.
Of course.
Exactly. You know, the rats are not the problem. The disgusting human behavior that is attracting the rats, that's the problem. we are basically inviting them to be here by putting out a daily buffet of garbage around the city. And these intelligent creatures don't deserve to die painful, excruciating deaths because of human irresponsibility.
Or shouldn't we at least, I mean, even if you're not going to go as far as you're going, and you're, I think, at the place where you're saying, let's not kill the rats, even if you're kind of for maybe killing some rats, couldn't we also do our part as people and like not leave pizza slices on the sidewalk and pick up the garbage regularly? Why shouldn't we play in a role too?
Exactly. As long as we don't clean up our act, the city can kill as many rats as it wants to.
That's
They're
right.
just going to keep coming back. This is nothing more than a quick fix. If killing rats worked, we wouldn't have a rat problem because people have already been killing rats in this city for decades. But we live under mountains of garbage, so they have not gone away, and they won't.
And you obviously study animal behavior. Do you think long term the rats are smarter than the leadership of the city, or the city's leadership smarter than the rats?
Well, I'll say this. Rats are actually very clean animals, and they're smart enough not to treat their homes like a garbage dump. So I'll leave it at that.
Ashley Byrne-Apida, you guys have this reputation for being so extreme. I didn't think that was extreme. I thought that was a really good point, and I'm glad that you came on tonight. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Tucker.
Subscribe to...
Well, I've never heard anyone say that rats live in a clean environment or that they're clean creatures. I like that everybody's got to take more training. You got to take training to deal with the rats. That's so ridiculous. Super ridiculous. What's up, Lion's Heart? Happy freedom. Let's see. What's up, Wet Blanket? What's up, FEMA region? It's been a minute. Appreciate you being here. Sam still can't post on the website. Odyssey's just spinning. Odyssey's like, I don't know, limping along anymore. It's like every day there's a problem with Odyssey. I'll try and reset it. See what happens. I don't know what's going on with the website. I think it has something to do with everyone's browser. Because I got with a hooligan over the weekend and logged in under their credentials where they were unable to sign into the chat. Like on their end, they couldn't write into the chat on the website. And I logged in as them and I was able to write in the chat fine. So it has something to do with your devices. It's something, you have to clear the history or something, but it's hard for me to figure out because I'm not having the issue, so I can't test it to figure out what's going on here. Let's see, Spock, I can't feel my feet. What is, that's not good. That's not good. What's up, Davon? Happy freedom. Let's see. What's up, Adrian? Happy freedom. What's up, B&M couple? Appreciate you guys being here. Big guy. I heard he quit, but he was fired. They don't really say specifically. It had to do with things that were said 3 years ago. Let's put it like that. So when, let's see, how do we say this? Before we got old man Walter, there were some things being said. There were some trials and hearings that we were covering every day with Rudy Giuliani, and there was a lot of that kind of stuff going on. And while that was happening, Fox was saying a lot of things. In particular, Tucker Carlson was putting information out there. Well, a lawsuit had just happened between Fox and another company, and there was a settlement between Fox and that company, and I think part of the settlement, they canned Tucker. Because you'll see. You're going to make me ruin it before we even show it. He's not even having another show. He's already gone. Which makes me think that he's being pushed out as a part of the settlement. What's up, Elisa? Happy freedom. Oh, Wet Blanket Trump ate my homework. Yeah, see? He did it. It's his fault. What's up, Ting Ting? Appreciate you being here. Bubba, two-legged rats are the problem. That's what I was thinking too. Spock, demonizing rats is the problem. Right. Where's their rights? We need protesters out there standing up for the rat rights. I think he got fired. I think Tucker got fired. I can't play the whole video because of the context of what happened. What they were talking about is stuff that I can't talk about on YouTube. It's against community guidelines. I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it. I'm sure most of you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't really have a way I can phrase it. But Fox just was in a lawsuit, right, with another company that has to deal with machines that may or may not have been working correctly on a very important day for all of Americans, right? That lawsuit. The settlement came out. They settled things. Tucker's gone because of things he said during that time period. So to me, that sounds like he got fired. High Plains Drifter, Tucker's non-compete clause with Fox might be a while before we see him on anything. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It depends how he got fired and stuff, or whatever. How they even describe his separation from Fox. Impressed. I'm pretty sure I just saw Pelosi and AOC in that video. Scurrying around. Out there scurrying. Everybody, Bill, you're going to need those rats for food pretty soon. The way it is in New York. I've seen videos where they're like frying up rats and stuff. Like street vendors. New York is lawless. Totally lawless. It's the East Coast Portland. Mr. Average, she loves Tucker. She's blushing. I was just thinking the South Park episode. As soon as he said that she was with PETA, I was just thinking of all the South Park stuff. Look at everybody talking about PETA. Exactly. Jeez, I'm like way up on the list here. Scrolling through the chat, trying to figure out where I'm at. There we go. Ting Ting, once World War III starts, people will be eating rat steaks. Could be. Could be. Jeff, if Tucker was fired, the no compete clause is trash. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It probably is dependent on how he left. Dave, Ninja Turtle rats. It's Master Splinter running around. Dave Vaughn, isn't Fox News studio in New York? I think so. I think so. I think it's in New York. Spock, import cobras. They got enough snakes in New York. You like that? I don't know. Big guy. Dirty people dumping garbage everywhere. I've always heard that New York smells like pee and is full of trash. So it's, no wonder they got rats and roaches and other problems. Rat power. You guys. You guys are killing me. PETA was going ham. Whatever her name was. She's like, rats are really clean creatures. They know enough not to trash their surroundings. Sam, they poop and pee everywhere. That's what I was thinking when she was saying that. I was like, what are you talking about? Is that what you do? Is that clean? Spock, they taste like pumpkin pie. That's rough. That's rough. We were talking about eating deer, I think Saturday. It was either Friday or Saturday. And after smoking a deer and then eating deer, I've realized that gamey taste is just deer pee. That's what it tastes like. It tastes the way deer pee smells. Now, what's eating a rat gonna taste like? Terrible. Okay, it's gonna taste terrible. I'll just solve the mystery for you. It's gonna be awful. It's gonna taste like garbage and shame. It's hardcore. I don't know, that's why I stock up on Diablo. I got that Diable sauce. It's going to make that rat burger taste awesome. I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it. You guys come find me in the end of the world. I'm going to have plenty of Diable. I'm going to be trading for toilet paper and ammunition. All day. You come find me. One-stop shop. I'll be like the new Walmart. You can buy anything you want as long as what you're wanting is Diablo sauce. That's how it's going to go. What's up, Sandra? Happy freedom. I appreciate you being here. Brianna, Tucker isn't worth $700 million. I mean, I don't know. I didn't realize that's where the rank was. It's pretty high up there. What's up, Jim? Happy freedom. Jeff, Fox ratings are heading to the CNN zone. I think the same thing. I think it was the wrong move to get rid of Tucker, but I think it was a stipulation because of the lawsuit. He was probably the face of the information they didn't want shared. I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it without getting myself in trouble here. The misinformation that was being spread was mostly being spread by Tucker Carlson. I'm sure that's how the lawsuit went. So part of the settlement was most likely to get rid of him being the face of misinformation. What's up, JB? Yeah, I don't know anything about that Sudan stuff. Anytime something happens in another country, YouTube comes out with community guidelines saying you can't talk about that other country, or else they'll just demonetize you and stuff like that. So I just stay away from that stuff. I don't even know anything about that stuff. I worry about stuff that's happening here. What's up, K Wood? Happy freedom. Glad you're doing better now, Spock. Glad to hear it. Joanne, Fox News is toast. I think so too. Matthew, after I've been on Odyssey, YouTube has to be reset. YouTube won't work. I don't know. Seems like all of our gadgets are going to hell all of a sudden. Marcy Rain, it's all a big monopoly by left-leaning propagandists. Yeah, RF. That's what I'm talking about. I can't say that, but yeah, you're right. Anybody that says that, like during their live or whatever, they get a huge blue banner underneath their chat, and then all of a sudden everything starts getting shadow banned. So I'm dancing around it. What's up, Annette? Happy freedom. Sandra, old man Walter, I'm saying they're not gonna, staple me down here. Everything gets its own phrase. Everything gets its own nickname. I could be talking about cartoons. I could be talking about important stuff. The system will never know. Dave Vaughn, Fox is lying to keep its viewers. Probably. It's all manipulation. Bubba, he was given a choice of being fired or resigning. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it because every single news thing that's talking about it, all it says is Tucker is out at Fox. All of it, like word for word, the exact same phrasing. So, and I haven't had time to go on Twitter because I know Twitter would know what's going on. Robert, has anyone seen Demolition Man, Rat Burgers, and Taco Bell? That's where we're heading. I've been saying that for years now. We're heading right to Demolition Man style living. We're getting real close to it. Just like the penalization for swearing. They give you a ticket. You know, in the movie, every time they swear, they print out a ticket. That's going to be us. It's starting with misinformation and disinformation. The government's starting to make an agency, like a ministry of truth, where if they detect that you're doing misinformation, disinformation, they're going to come for you. That's an infringement on your freedom of speech. But they're going to do that for the greater good. So once they get that foot in the door, swearing will be next. I mean, if they're already deciding what is and what is not the real truth, swearing is nothing after that. They'll be hitting us for every little thing we say. Yeah, tumbleweed. Yep. It's because of that company. Matthew, all rats matter. My goodness, they're gonna start the protest pretty soon. I'm waiting for the AI rights protests. And say AI deserves rights too. We'll have protesters in the streets. You'll see. Halloween time. Don at CNN's been fired as well. Yep, we're going to cover that. I just didn't put it in the title. Because Tucker matters more. So he got the spot. RF. The Venezuela machines. That's there you go. That's, yeah, I like that. That's all right. Happy Freedom Dharma agent. Thanks for being here. Dharma agent, yeah, I think he got fired. We're going to cover it. We haven't got that far yet. All we've covered is the rats taking over New York so far. I think he got fired, though. Or maybe it was some mutual thing. Maybe he resigned, but it has to do with the company that Fox was being sued by. It's like the lawsuit got settled, and then all of a sudden, Tucker's gone. Yeah, Jeff Rowe. That's exactly what I think happened. Dave Vaughn. Oh, right when I was going to read your comment, the chat reset. Where did it go? Where, oh, where did it go? Something about cats. That's what they need. That's what they need. In New York, they need to get some cats. I don't know, them rats are as big as cats are. I have to throw hands. There it is, Dave Vaughn. And a new program funded by the Mayor's Alliance for New York City's Animals. Some of the city's feral and stray cats now have a job to do to control the rat population. Something. Instead of training people to deal with rats. Can you imagine that? You're on the job training what to do if you encounter a rat. What do you do if you're on the way to the bathroom and you encounter a rat stealing? Do you A, tell somebody, B, crap your pants, C, ask how much the rat's selling it for? Who knows? Weird stuff. I'm telling you, I've never seen a rat in person. I don't know what I would do. I guess it depends how I was behaving. I'm fair. If it doesn't attack me, I'm not doing anything. I'm minding my own business. It'll save your life. It's one of those skills are worth having. Minding your own business. It's not taught as much as it used to be. Let's see. Brianna CC, Fox should hire Jay Leno to fill his spot. I don't even know what to say to that. I haven't seen Jay Leno in a long time. Chosen One, I hope whatever he's holding back is now fair game to report. We'll see. He probably knows all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Reading through the chat. Ting Ting, New York rats fight and drag the stray cats back to their nest and eat them. I would not be surprised. They're huge. Big as cats. Dave Vaughn, you think Tucker should run for president? That would be something. I don't know if he would win, but I think a lot of people would vote for him, probably. A lot of people like Tucker. Wet blanket rat on a stick is the best. I mean, they're selling it in New York. What's up, Kristen? Happy Freedom. Yeah, we haven't got to that yet, but Tucker's no longer at Fox. Lenny, because Tucker's last day on Fox was Friday, I canceled my sub to Fox News. Yeah, I don't know what Fox is going to do now that they don't have Tucker Carlson. I gotta look it up, Matthew.
This is Dabu 7.
Whoa.
The big work.
I don't know what that is. I see. I'll check it out, Matthew. Wasn't sure what I was walking into there. Yeah, Jeffro, I don't think Ron DeSantis is going to run. I think people just think he's going to. Old man Walter's supposed to announce his running stuff pretty soon. I think they said either this week or next week. Shanti, my goodness. Yeah, JB. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I see a lot of stuff talking about Sudan, but I don't know enough about it to show it. TM, Philly's way dirtier. Yeah, I don't know anything about Philly. Do they have a rat problem? New York is like famous for having a rat problem. Pretty soon, people will have to pay the rats rent. That's how it's gonna go. They're running things over there. Chosen one, rat bug steaks. That's what the lefties want. They want us all having rat burgers and bugs for dessert. It's no good. I'm not with that. Spock, rats are people too, you bigot. I'm saying. Jeff D. McCarthy released the J6 footage to Tucker Carlson. I don't think it was to Fox. I think it was to Tucker specifically. But that doesn't mean that he still has access to it. Because when you're an employee and you are granted access as an employee, or if you create something as an employee, a lot of times the ownership is still to the company that employed you, not you as a person. Like that has to do more of a stipulation. Chosen one, I hope he goes independent. I think he will. I mean, if he's making 700 million or whatever that person said before, I mean, he could retire, but I don't know. Web blanket. Nah, it seems that way. I don't know. I don't think it's all over. It just transition. Going through a transition. Yeah, it sounds like everybody's leaving Fox News now. I try, NS. I try. Lingo gymnastics. Of course, Lori. Course. What's up, Dizzy? Happy freedom from the Soviet of Seattle. I appreciate you being with us. Thank you for joining us. Knives. No, I don't think it came out. I don't think it came out yet. Working on it. It's building up to it. Jeff Rowe, it's crazy how all the old movies have become true. It's always been that speculation that movies are to desensitize us. You know, they drop little bits of truth to make it normal to us, and then when it happens in real life, we're all like, oh, it's like that one movie, instead of being like, oh my God, what's going on? We need to fight back. No, we just say, oh, it's just like that one movie we watched. It's desensitizing us. Robert, need to learn the 3 shells. You got, that or the thumb. That's what we're going to be stuck with. Thank you so much, Sam, for gifting 5 memberships over on YouTube. I appreciate you, Sam. Thank you. Let's see. Dave, has South Park showed AI taking our jobs yet? They took our jobs. I don't know. I haven't watched any of the new South Park stuff. They started showing stuff with the plague and all that, and I don't like thinking about that stuff, so I haven't seen any of the new South Park. I watch all the old stuff where they say all the things that are not politically correct anymore. I love it. I just bathe in it. Just say terrible things. Say as many non-sensitive things to me as possible. Just bathe me in it. I can't stand all the sensitivity. Real TV, Kim Potter's a dirtbag. There's a lot of people that think that. She's free now. People thought there was going to be protests. There was going to be mad people in the streets because of it, but not yet. Maybe we'll see protests later. for Dante Wright. That's who she killed, was Dante Wright. So if you see protests have to do with Dante Wright, then you know it's going to be a Kim Potter situation. Let's see. Matthew, we have cricket farms in the UK. That's wild. I've never heard of that. Look at you, awesome hooligans. Yeah, that's right. You got to thank Sam. If you get a free membership from Sam, definitely say thank you, because that stuff's not free. See a lot of you already doing that. You guys are so polite. You're the best hooligans. NS, you do anything fun this weekend? No, I didn't even go outside, really. Just clean the house. I mean, that's kind of fun. Sometimes it is. Hanging out with Cat Daniels. Jamie, no cats. This is a money machine. Catch and sell them to China. I don't. Do you think China would take rats, though? Do they have their own rats? I don't know a lot about China. JB, New York ran Cats on Broadway for 18 years and it didn't help anything. Well, that's... I'm picking up what you're laying down. That was a good one. That was a good one. I tried Dharma Agent. Chris and Oliver and Company. All of a sudden I want to watch it. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Anthony, my cat brings rats and mice, alive or not. When I used to live out in Silver Lake, my cat would always bring me little baby bunnies and birds and little baby squirrels, and I'd be all upset. I'm like, why are you out here killing the babies? And that used to be my big cat until I got Klaus Daniels. He's a giant. I almost need a permit for him. Big Klaus Panther. Gabby, unleash the bobcats. That's what they need in New York, because those rats are huge. You guys are killing me with all the rat talk. And I saw where a woman who breeds and raises skunks, all potty trained and deveined. So it can't spray. Weird. I don't know about having a pet skunk. I used to have a pet raccoon. Well, I don't know. I probably shouldn't say all that. We had a raccoon for a period of time. You can't legally have pet raccoons in Michigan, so that never happened. But raccoons are pretty funny. They're funny. They think they're cats. They're obviously not cats, and cats do not welcome them as a part of the group as if they were cats. They're not with that, but yeah, raccoons think they're kitties. They like to hang out with cats. Cats don't like hanging out with them, though. It's a love-hate relationship. They act like siblings. It's good stuff. What's up, Todd? Happy freedom. Trapped over 20 plus rats this year trying to eat vegetables in the garden. Yeah, they can be a nuisance. I could understand that. Don't want them eating your crops. Matthew, mass rat problem in London. Weird. London. They got trash there too? Is this... I don't know if this is like a geographical thing. Like they like the weather better, or if it actually has to do with pollution. Chosen One Fox and Bed Bath & Beyond should merge. What would they be called? What would their name be? Flip Flops. Yep. You're right. Wet blanket. Bet you're rat they are. You guys are killing me. We need to come out with rat emojis now. Going rat ham. You like that? Some rat ham. It's like ham, but it's not pig. Just a little rat. A little rat every day will do you good. Doctor's orders. Doctor's actually a social worker. impressed. I heard it was on Tuesday. Old man Walter will be announcing his run over TikTok. I don't know if you're trolling me or not, but I actually believe that's probably how it's going to go. I did see something about it. I can't remember exactly what was said, but yeah, Old Man Walter is supposed to be running again, and people are thinking that's not going to happen. Awesome, man, Ed. I'm glad you got them. We're going to have new shirts coming out soon. I made the designs yesterday. I was going to upload them, but then I got sidetracked. Let me see if I can show you guys. What is this? Oh, I got a notification saying I'm live. Thanks for letting me know that I'm live, YouTube. Let's see. So we got this one. I don't know if you can read it. Loud, Proud American. That design's coming out probably later today. And then we got this one for the lady hooligans. That'll be coming out today too. Later on today, when I get some time, I'll put some shirts and stuff together. New designs. Finally got the designs worked on. Spock, Walking Dead was a psyop. I don't know. I think people are looking forward to a zombie apocalypse at this point. It's almost, it may be better than what we're dealing with. Who knows? What's up, Leonardo? Happy freedom. What's up, Animated Adventure? It's getting saucy. Tis. What's up, Daryl? Spot. Computer didn't commit a crime. Committed an accident. Mr. Average, you were right. For generations raised on South Park and Family Guy, people are little crybabies these days. I agree. I watch South Park and then I just sit there every 5 minutes and go, oh, you couldn't say that now. Oh, you couldn't do that now. You couldn't have that now. Everybody's so soft and scared. I wish we could sit here and watch South Park together. It's good. It's good for your soul. I swear to God. Sam, I made 3 jumps Saturday. Holy moly, Sam. You're such a badass. I'm going to do it once. I'm going to do it at least once. You'll be there. You have to have waterproof pants on. There's just no way. It's on my bucket list. I have to do it. I'm just a little scared of heights. You just got to kick me out of the plane. It'll be fine. What's up, Norman? Happy freedom. Matthew, cricket flower. Oh, God, I don't want to think about it. I've heard that about coffee, that you shouldn't get coffee that's pre-ground because of all the mice and rat poop that's in it. It's just a part of your coffee. If you get it with beans, then you have the availability to strain out the coffee beans, grind them up on your own, and then you know what you're grinding up is actually coffee beans. Filter out all the mice and rat poop. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's a thing. But yeah, so if you didn't know, now you do. Now you know. What's up, Patrick? Happy freedom. I need to read faster. I keep scrolling all the way up the chat and realize how far behind I am. What's up, Hillbilly at Heart? Happy freedom. Hillbilly at Heart, raccoons are part of the bear family. I did not know that. I mean, that makes sense. MD Psy, run. They steal cat food. They do. That's when I realized that my little raccoon friend thought he was a kitty. He's hanging out with the cats, and he'll, like, look at you, but then over here trying to snake up some food real quick. Like he ain't doing nothing. Like you don't see him out here handling food. The cats are all tapping him a couple times like, hey, buddy, you're jacking my meal. What do you think you're doing? It's so funny. I don't know why you can't have raccoons as pets in Michigan. We have so many raccoons and they just want to hang out. Just want to hang out and have fun. I don't know why you can't have them as pets. They're funny. They're funny little things. And they chirp at you. They make like chattering, chirping sounds. They're funny. They're like evolved cats. Let's see. What's up, Ipso? Call it Beyond Fox. There you go. That's a good one. If Bed Bath & Beyond merged with Fox, it'd be Beyond Fox. They should hire you. They should hire you for branding. You'd be good. You'd be all good at it. Let's see. Jeffro, apparently you weren't paying attention. He refused to obey to get out of the car and was in process of making a getaway. I mean, I covered the trial for a week and a half, but, you know, I know what's going on. Mr. Average. I know it's rare. It's rare. I try to keep it professional. Sometimes they get me, though. Sometimes these jokes are just too good. I have to laugh. Yep. I try it, Lisa. That lady hooligan design has been sitting on my phone for a while, but I went and revamped it because I didn't like there was something about it I didn't like before. When I make those designs, I hold on to them until they sit right with me. Robert, my friend brought home a baby raccoon. He also has two pit bulls and a couple cats. They all get along great. Yeah, raccoons are awesome. They're awesome, especially if you get them as a baby, because they don't know anything. When we got that raccoon, we were feeding it rice milk, because it was just, I mean, it was like this big. I have a picture of it somewhere. I've showed you guys before. I'll see if I can find it again. Wet blanket soft and skeered. They are. They are. Rat beans. Yeah, this coffee tastes a little bitter. Now you know why. Now you know why. Adrian. Yeah, I don't know. I've thought about making shirts and stuff like that, poking fun, but I already had a shirt taken down. We had, when Kyle did what Kyle does best, there was a "Don't Tread on Me" flag meme like circulating that had a cartoon image of Kyle sitting up from the ground with the rifle in his hand, and I took the meme and put it on a t-shirt, and we sold like 2 or 3 of them like immediately. And then all of a sudden the vendor that handles my stuff took the design down, said it was inappropriate, and that if I have another design taken down, they'll basically throw me to the curb. They won't let me make designs anymore. So I try not to push it too much, but that's why we have 2 merch stores. One is somewhat censored but provides a better service and quality and better prices. The other one's uncensored, but the prices are so high that I think the profit is like 50 cents or $1.50 or something like that. So if you buy a t-shirt from jeffmacmusic.com/shop, pretty much anything on that merch store, like as far as money coming my way, it's like $1 or something like that, because their prices are so high that I can't mark it up at all. Jeffro. Yeah, I figured. That's why I didn't say a whole lot about it. I figured you weren't necessarily saying that I didn't know what I was talking about. That's what I figured. That's why I didn't say a whole lot about it. I got you. Don't you worry. Adrian, censorship everywhere. It's true. It is true. That's why we got to be clever. We have to be clever with the things we say and how we say them. Be mindful. I try. Look at everybody over on the secret channel. What's up, little boots? What's up, Brenda? You haven't missed much. All we've covered so far is the rats. Been just hanging out. What's up, of 5? YouTube would not let you speak about what's going on in the U.S. Why would you care about what's going on in another country? Yeah. Well, they don't want us paying attention to what's happening here at home. They want us worried about overseas, as if that matters. It's like you're sitting in your house, the house is on fire, and they're like, "Hey, the neighbor's got a new dog," and everybody's in the window. "You see the neighbor's new dog?" "Yeah." "You guys see the house is on fire?" "No, but the neighbor's got a new dog." That's how they want us. What's up, Mom Bear? No clickbait. I don't do clickbait. I don't do that. Why is the chat all baby over on Twitch? Little baby chat. How am I supposed to read this? Now, I want to say that I seen Mr. Beansy Beans do something over here. Thank you so much, Mr. Beansy Beans, for continuing the subscription over on Twitch for 8 months. You're officially a hooligan. I appreciate you, Mr. Beansy Beans. You're awesome. Keeping things alive over here. So for real, ew, frying up rats is gross. If you're hungry enough, that's what my grandma used to say. You'll eat it when you're hungry enough. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Not about rats though. She wasn't trying to feed me rats, but you know, now that just applies to everything in my life. So I ain't eating that. You will if you're hungry enough. So for real, Washington D.C. has a rat problem as well. I agree. I always think of rat skin. Now he looks like a gangbanger because he's got the do-rag on his head because he's going through stuff. It's not good that he's going through stuff, but he's a terrible person. Can't stand rat ball skin. So for real, like the lady hooligan one. Yeah, one for the lady hooligans. No, not me, Mr. Beansy Beans. Not me. I don't think we got anything going on over on Kick. Kick is like dead in the water. Anthony, the 3 clam system. I'm saying. Did we get everything fixed on Odyssey? I reset the live over here. I think we're good. Drop some ones on Odyssey if you guys are still here and everything's running smoothly. If it's not, let me know that it's not so I can do my best to fix things. I don't know what's wrong with Odyssey. It's like every day there's something going on. Rumble's moving kind of slow too. See, Rumble just says there's one person watching. I'm just here by myself on Rumble. These chats are make-believe. It's not real. What's up, KS4? Happy freedom. Oh, now it says 45 people are watching. I think Rumble's going through things. They were doing an update 2 days ago, Friday or Saturday. I think it was Friday. I don't know. It looks like they ain't got it worked out. I heard the app is better now, though. That you can actually see the live chat on the Rumble app now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cover this next video. California Disney show cut short as giant dragon catches on fire. I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily newsworthy, but there's fire, so I just figured why not? Why not? Even Disneyland is having dumpster fires.
Oh my God, on fire!
Your attention, please. Due to unforeseen circumstances, this performance of Phantasmic cannot continue. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Thank you.
Says no one was injured even though 6 workers were treated for smoke inhalation. Inhalation? I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say.
Les pedimos disculpas por cualquier inconveniente y esperamos que disfruten el...
What do you tell your kids? You take them to Disneyland. Animatronics are catching on fire. You see their steel skeleton poking through. Nah, Timmy, that was a bad dragon. What do you even say? I've never been out to California. I've gone to Disney World though. Their fireworks are wild. Everything at Disney World is crazy, and I haven't been there in a long time. I mean, it was 17 years ago or something when I went. But even back then, the animatronics and stuff were so realistic that you couldn't tell that that wasn't a real person walking around, or you couldn't tell that that was not a real dinosaur walking around. The stuff just looks real. And that was 16 years ago. They had holograms and projections and stuff that would be right in front of you that just looked like real ghosts. You couldn't figure out how it worked. I bet now it's probably crazy. It's probably all ran by AI at this point. Thank you so much, Laura, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. And I appreciate you. Thank you. Brianna CC, where's our friend Karine? I haven't seen Karine live in a long time. I believe she goes live, but for some reason I never get notifications for her being live. Dizzy, we shouldn't have to be clever. I agree. We shouldn't have to be. But they can't take it from us. We can always be clever. What's up, Hot Wheels? Adrian, you need a hooligan dictionary at this point. Yeah, but then if I write the lingo down, then they'll be able to track us. Jeffro, talking with the hooligans, presented by JeffMAC. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like we have more fun this way. Just going through covering the news, the sky's falling, the world's ending, no one's coming to save us, and then we all go home feeling bad. I figure it's better to hang out a little bit. Oh, what just happened? There we go. You're awesome, Laura. Thank you. I try, Spock. I try. JB, what happens overseas matters here. It'll matter more when it's World War III. Yeah, but we won't even know. We won't even know. There's so many times that we go to war and then World War III is coming and we're 2 minutes away from doomsday. Go buy water, go buy batteries, go buy toilet paper. Then they jack the prices up and we all pay those high prices, and then we all sit here scared in our homes waiting for things to happen that never happen. They made a good sale off of us. They tricked us with the media. Then it wears off, and then a couple months go by, and then, oh no, something new happened. Get scared, buy more stuff. And it just happens over and over again. At this point, people want it to happen. They're just like, bring on World War III. At least it'll be something new. So, I mean, I agree. Things happening overseas matters, but we're so desensitized that it doesn't matter to us personally. Not until it does. Ting Ting, the Brave New World, the utopia of drug addiction. It blows my mind how many people are addicted to drugs, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What's so great about doing drugs? I mean, I understand life sucks sometimes, and for some people it sucks all the time. I still don't understand the point of doing drugs, though. To me, it just seems like a path to make your life suck worse. JB, how can you make sure Grandma wasn't feeding you rat? Because I used to sit there and watch her make food. Because I'm so picky about food. I had to watch it being made, otherwise I couldn't eat it. Chris, nuke the rats. I mean, that's one way to do it. They're going to just turn New York City into glass. Like, we had a rat infestation. It wouldn't surprise me. The government does whatever they want. What's up, Mo B? Happy freedom. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, TJ, we got that on the list. We got that on the list. We're going to show that as well. I don't know who Don Lemon is. I've heard you guys talk about him, but I've never watched CNN, so I don't know anything about it. Spock, I take their pelts. What can you do with rat pelts? Make gloves? I don't know a whole lot about that. Happy Freedom Spirit Matter. Thank you for being here. Sam, squirrel actually tastes good. I've heard that. I've heard that pretty much eating squirrel in general is not that bad. Shanti, it's a sign. The dragon on fire? Maybe. Who knows? Some Q stuff. Matthew, Disney needs to burn. Yeah, I seen that Disney World is trying to move out of Florida because DeSantis keeps gunning for him. I don't know. Disney's nothing good. I know that. They're definitely wrapped up in all the bad things in the world. Mr. Average, Rumble is getting too big too quickly after Crowder. They're trying to catch up. Maybe. I don't know. All the updates are good, though, because they've needed them. The more smooth everything runs on Rumble, the more Rumble will be actual competition to YouTube. And I think that YouTube is going to just willingly forfeit all of its users. I think YouTube is so done dealing with creators. They would be able to save so much money not babysitting creators because they're trying to push this YouTube TV stuff. So you just use YouTube like Netflix and Hulu. Like that's all it's going to be, is renting movies and paying subscriptions and stuff like that. So then all their staff that deals with whatever they call it, creator help or whatever the customer service stuff is that's only available to monetize channels, they won't need all those tech support people. They won't need to write community guidelines. They won't need to babysit everybody's channel and everybody's content and everything that everybody says and the chat and all that. They won't have to do that anymore. So I think when Rumble gets up to par, they're going to let Rumble just take all the users. YouTube's going to move into this YouTube TV phase where they're just like Netflix and Hulu. And then Rumble's going to start cracking down on everybody because they'll have enough money to where they won't care about free speech anymore. Because their community guidelines have misinformation and disinformation in it as well. Rumble's community guidelines is almost exactly like YouTube. They just don't enforce it for some reason. And I think it's because they're waiting for enough money. Once they have enough money, they'll start cracking down. Everybody's going to be like, what the heck? And they'll say, look at the community guidelines, which nobody does right now because everything seems free. If you go look at them, they're almost exactly like YouTube. They're just not cracking down yet. We'll see. Sam, they'll probably blame Trump or DeSantis. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. That's their only move. That is their only move. JB, Disneyland has nothing compared to the county fair. Not one topless woman tripping on LSD giving out free love at Disneyland. No, their rules are strict at Disneyland. If they don't like a shirt you have on or something you're wearing, they'll make you turn it inside out and stuff. I don't know about Disneyland. I've never been to Disneyland. But at Disney World, they have the Mickey Mouse police. They have police officers that have Mickey ears on their badge. And they're not messing around. They will come pick you out of a crowd and straighten you out. I don't know. It's like Germany once you enter the park. Disney World, they'd make more money if they had topless women giving out hugs and stuff, tripping on LSD. That's my favorite part of going to the fair. What are you talking about? It's the only thing I look forward to. Let's see. And isn't smoke inhalation an injury? That's how stupid these people are that are reporting on this. Yeah. Yeah. If you can't breathe because you got soot in your lungs, that technically is an injury. Tara, you crack me up. I appreciate you being here. Disneyland's ran by the woke. Stay away. Oh yeah. And they've been putting terrible subliminal images and Disney content since they began. Since the beginning. That's true, Anna. There's nothing like that. JB, that's, you know how much those shirts would cost? It'd be a lot. Here's what Mickey Mouse is a commie. Yep, true. It is true. I was trying to think how to say that because you can get Mickey memorabilia stuff that is very commie. So let's put it like that. Very German oriented. Black Scout Survival got 2 strikes on YouTube. Do you know what it was for, Robert? Impreza. A little kid asked my wife, "Were you born on the highway?" She said, "No." Then the little kid said, "Because that's where most accidents happen." I love that. That is good stuff. I'm going to be telling everyone that today. That is hilarious. Wow, that's going to live with me forever. Klaus Daniels, were you born on the highway? You look like roadkill. You like that? I don't think I delivered it correctly. It's all right. It's good stuff. What's up, Fitzy? Happy Freedom. Thanks for being here. Matthew, everything's a drug. Yeah. Not everything's addicting, though. Not everything's addicting. Yeah, and I see what you're saying. What's up, Amanda? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm sure Tucker will come out on top. He's like super famous and a lot of people like him. He's a pretty likable person. I'm sure he'll be okay. Robert didn't say. Interesting. Yeah, if they got 2 strikes, they're in dangerous territory, because your strike may, like your suspension on the first strike is only 7 days. I think on the second strike is 14 days, so that means they can't go live for the next 3 weeks. But your strike itself lasts for 90 days. So if you get 3 strikes within the 90 days of your first 2 strikes, you're gone. Channel's gone. I don't know. I just know that YouTube is very harsh. Their striking system is very harsh. Like, just, they won't explain to you what you did wrong. They'll ask you to appeal just to reject the appeal in moments. You'll do the appeal and it's like moments later, it'll just reject it. And then after they reject it, they don't want to talk to you about it anymore. But then you have to sit 90 days with a strike on your account, and if you get 3 more or you get 2 more, and you don't even know why you got the first one, you're in dangerous territory. And then they'll just remove your stuff and act like you don't matter. What's up, Schmack? Happy freedom. JB, t-shirt $60, ticket to Disneyland $120. Look at Mouse Police face, priceless. Absolutely. Absolutely. Christine, Tucker will now have time to run for office. Could you imagine if Tucker was, if he won? President Carlson. I don't know. It would be funny to see a president laugh and stuff like that, like Tucker Carlson does. I think it was Serum that said Tucker Carlson always has that look in his face like he's staring into the sun. Why not? Be the way to go. What's up, Status Quo? Happy freedom. Matthew, can you get a new channel with a different email? It depends how you get banned. It depends. If you're just banned off of strikes, I think you can just make a new channel. But if you're banned for doing bad things, they'll ban your IP address and you can't even watch cat videos anymore. I think it depends how you go. So for real, I've never been to either Disney parks. I wouldn't go now. Now that I know so much about politics and stuff, I probably wouldn't be able to go now. I wouldn't have a good time. Because the other thing is like I'm always telling you guys, just because someone sucks doesn't mean you got to tell them that they suck. You'll never convince them that they suck. Not unless they're welcoming constructive criticism or something like that. So just because you see someone over there being sucky doesn't mean that you have to go infringe on their happiness or what they have going on. And so I'd be just surrounded by people that I don't agree with, that are all behaving ignorantly because they don't know what's actually happening in the world. They don't see the agendas for what they are. And I would just be surrounded by that, looking at clueless people stumbling around repeating garbage that they don't even understand the meaning of. And I think it would just make me have a terrible time. So I wouldn't go to that now. But the technology they have there, the attractions that they have is so advanced. So advanced. But you can go to Universal Studios in Florida, which is just up the street from Disney World, and they have amazing stuff too. I saw the Terminator 2 deal they had at the Universal Studio Park, and that was sweet. They had like the Terminator robots, and they were like walking around, and they were like shooting guns, and there was like fire, and I don't know, it was awesome. The whole experience was awesome. There'd be moments where you're like watching the screen like you're at a movie theater, and they'd walk towards you on the screen, and then the lights would come on, and the characters would be standing on stage in front of you, like outside of the screen. I don't know. There was a bunch of neat stuff, and like I said, that was like 16 years ago, so it's probably wild now. I don't know what's going on in Kick. We might not go live on Kick anymore. It's almost like a waste of resources at this point. Nobody watches on Kick. We'll see. We'll see. I've been trying to play the game on there. Nobody watches the game on there either. What's up, Shadow? Happy freedom. I've had bear once. It was really greasy to me. Weird. I've never thought about eating bear. And I don't really like greasy things. I don't know if you're hungry enough, like I'm saying. What's up, Can Killer? Happy freedom. I guess Rumble's running okay according to Anthony. Serum, Universal, and MGM are good. Disney World is outdated. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been there. Plus, it's so expensive. So expensive. Spend all that money just to go there and have political stuff crammed right in your face. I don't know. That was the other thing I didn't like about Disney World is you have to buy a ticket for every different park because Disney's like 12 different parks. And you got to have $1,000 ticket for every single park. It's too much. It's too much money. You just buy a pass to go to Universal, do everything in a day or two, and then you want to go home after that. You don't want to hang out anymore. Enough's enough. What's up, big chap? Happy freedom. Robert, Blackout Survival is a 2A channel. Oh, well, so there's a number of reasons why they probably got hit. Hopefully they survive it. GQ, did Tucker get canned? I think he got canned, but I don't know. We're going to cover it here in a second. Chad, Dan Bongino, which is probably pronounced incorrectly. I know what you're talking about. I don't know how to say his name, though. He also left Fox. Fox doesn't have anything. Fox is losing it all. Yeah, Morpheus. I don't know. I think Kick still has some growing to do. JB, Universal has Harry Potter, Disney has Harry Women. That is funny. Snugs had to reboot 6 times. Please put Rumble link in here. Snugs, I don't know what's going on. Here's the link again. Chad, Disney's way overpriced. I can't afford to take my kids there. Not that I'd want to. I went as a kid and was not impressed. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be better to go to Universal at this point. It's more all together. You get what you pay for. With Disney, you're just getting a little piece. I feel like no matter what, when you leave Disney, you feel like you didn't do everything. Like you feel like let down. But that's just me. Alright, so this next video is titled, "It's the Right Thing to Do. AOC calls for more federal aid to deal with New York City migrant crisis." Yeah, give them more money. More money, more free stuff. That's going to fix everything. And leave it to AOC to tell us, because she knows. She knows the hard struggles of life. This is by Forbes. I don't know why, but everything Forbes puts out, the quality is just trash. It's just terrible. Alright, let's get her started. With volume.
Thank you so much, and thank you to our public advocate Jumaane Williams, as well as all of our other advocates and community.
Go grab some coffee really quick. I'll be right back.
Trying and making sure that we do not let our eye off the ball when it comes to justice for our immigrant communities, as well as allowing New York City to do what we do. From the beginning of this country, it is a tale as old as this country. New York City has been the place where immigrant families make their future in this country. And we must preserve that legacy, and we call on the administration to make the changes necessary so that we can continue to be that place in the world where families can aspire to come and transform their lives for the better. We have known for a very long time that when it comes to what New York City contributes to this country, it is an overwhelming amount of money, even in the form of taxes. So when New York City requires that help and that assistance so that we can welcome immigrant families and do right by them, it is the right thing to do to provide those resources to us. We are experts. Our city is experts in welcoming immigrant families. I would rather these families come and make a place and contribute to New York City because they are valuable. They have so much to offer. And we hear that from our families, from the immigrant families here as well. And one of their biggest requests, let us work. Let us work. These families themselves, they say, we don't want to rely solely on our systems of and entirely on systems of public assistance or shelters. We want to work. We want to contribute to this city starting today. And so one of the many asks is to have the Biden administration provide and lower the wait time for work authorizations as these folks continue to build a life here. It's also what New Yorkers want and what our industries want. So many industries, from hotels and hospitality to beyond, are also telling and calling on the Biden administration, let us hire them. Let us accept their work and their labor in a dignified and equitable way. They want to pay taxes. They want to start a life. So who are we to get in the way of that, when both American citizens who want to accept them and the folks who come here who want to contribute are all on the same page? It is a no-brainer. We are here as New Yorkers, and we are asking the administration, let us do what New York does. Let us allow people to make an American dream here, because we know what results from that. That is why New York City is the greatest city on earth, because of our support, our acceptance of immigrant communities. And it always has been the case, and we are fighting for that to continue to be the case. So with that, I yield back to the public advocate. Thank you.
She acts like she's really saying something. New York's the greatest, the greatest city ever. That's why they have a rat problem. AOC telling us how it is, as if she knows. She has all the answers. I hate hearing her smart mouth. She just always sounds condescending, like she wants to fight. She just is ready to argue perpetually. Jeff wrote Potato Cam. Yeah, everything Forbes puts out is 30 frames a second, and it was recorded with an Obama phone. I don't know why it's like that. Chosen One, aren't her people getting tired of her yet? I think everybody's tired of AOC. I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know how she keeps her job, but look at old man Walter. Look at KJP. Look at Kirby. I mean, look at any of these people. How do they keep their job? Because no one's taking them out of it. They're just letting them sit there. Being a politician and being involved in government is the only job you can have where you're bad at it and you don't lose your job. It's like being bad at it is part of the job. Big Chap, she's talking about illegals, not immigrants. Yeah, she's changing the definition. They all are. They want to act like coming here illegally is migration. It's not. That's not how that works. Mr. Average, I think it's a control thing. Michelle, do it legally. That's what I'm saying. If you're coming here as a criminal, then why would you get free stuff? Why would you get the same rights we get? That doesn't make any sense. Chosen One, we owe them equity now? Yeah, everything's about equity. Sam, oh, I missed it. I did miss it. I missed my opportunity. I didn't even think about it. RF, where's that energy for the veterans? Exactly. Exactly. Haywood, adopt them all, horseface. She should. If she cares so much, she should just open her house up. Let them come over there and camp in her yard for free. Why not? She's all about it. Yeah, Patrick, I was saying this Friday or Saturday. I don't even think AOC's hot. She's just so ugly inside. I can't get past it. Can't get past it. What's up, be a blessing? Happy freedom. She's affected by something. Damon Walker, AOC needs to go back to bartending. Oh my god. I feel like she would just screw up your drink and then tell you that it's your fault. Like it's your fault that she messed your drink up, and then wants to sit there and fight with you about it. Like you got to get to the end of the debate. Can't stand her. She has just terrible personality. Bobby, yep. We're going to cover that. We're going to cover it in a second. Mr. Beansy Beans AOC neglects her district. She just wants to be viral on TikTok. That's all it seems like to me. She just comes out and says stuff that she thinks is smart, says it in a forceful way as if she really means what she says, and then she disappears. Doesn't do any good for anyone. Sulphur, I've never been to either Disney park. I think I read that before. What's up, Low Tech? Happy Freedom. Mr. Beans Beans, that's probably, I don't know. That's probably all she'd be good at, is making TikTok videos. She ain't good at anything else. What the heck? Can't Killer, you crack me up. Killing me with these memes. What's up, Mordrina? What about the homeless vets or homeless Americans? She don't care. No, she doesn't care. She doesn't care. None of them care. They don't care about any of this stuff. If they cared, they'd actually do something. They're in the position to do something, and they'd rather worry about people who aren't supposed to be here or worry about people overseas. Never worried about what we got going on. So next, you made it back. Awesome. Glad you made it back to Rumble. Jeb, I did not see that. Did you see the employees at the theme parks were getting busted for taking pictures, inappropriate pictures of women up their dresses? Yeah, that's no good. I don't know. If you think about it, theme parks are really weird because all the employees are dressed up as characters, and a lot of them are wearing, some sort of headgear so you can't see who they are. So you're surrounded by people operating this environment you're in, but you never see the real face. Pretty sketchy. I wonder how they made that a thing. It's like being in a horror house or like a haunted house for Halloween. Our FAOC's new name is Pony Boy. She a greaser. Aw, Sam, you're right. That'll clear it up. Reset the palette. Try and get AOC's voice out of your head. It's like KJP. Damon Walker, New York City's the armpit of the world. Does that make Portland like the booty crack? Is that how that works? Big chap, I'd still smash, but I wouldn't tell anybody. She would tell everybody. She'd be all over Twitter or TikTok telling everybody. She's never had it hooligan style. You guys crack me up. Alright, what's this next one? So next one is police chief calls on Newsom to help tackle state's fentanyl crisis. So a little bit into this, I have to hide the screen because I have a red word on the screen that I'm not allowed to say or show or any of that. So if you see the screen flipping, don't you worry, and we'll get it straightened out.
So maybe some of this nonsense in Los Angeles makes a little bit more sense when you remember who's in charge in California. This week, Gavin Newsom was asked what he's doing to confront the fentanyl crisis. Take a listen to what the governor had to say.
Hey, Gavin, tell me what you're going to do about the fentanyl epidemic. Please, my name is J.J. Smith.
What should I do,
And I want to know
what you're
going to do about the fentanyl epidemic.
You can tell me what we need to do. That's why I'm here.
San Bernardino Police Chief Darren Goodman did not mince words, tweeting his disgust over the exchange and calling out Gavin Newsom's smug attitude. And the Chief joins me right now. Chief, you're a straight shooter. I can tell just by your tweets out there. What is your message to the governor?
Well, the message to the governor is the same as it would be to my community. We need to solve problems, and we should have a plan to do so. If I answered a question from my community the way that he did, I think that I would probably be in a lot of hot water, to say the least. We need help. And right now we're not getting much help from our legislators. In fact, it's just the opposite. A lot of the things that they're proposing or enacting are tying our hands. And you're seeing that with law enforcement across the country.
Chief, can you paint the picture for our audience? A lot of them don't wear the badge. When you go out to the scene and you're seeing the homeless defecating in the middle of the street, you see people actively with needles in them, selling drugs on the street, robbing. We have already reported on the bill that says that, you can just rob a store as long as it's less than $950. How is that like, as an officer, to police that type of criminal activity?
Well, it's devastating, and for a variety of reasons. One is because we understand, homelessness is a tragedy. It's not something that in and of itself should be criminalized. But there's a flip side to that, and that means that we have to consider those people who haven't made mistakes in their lives, the business owners who've done everything that they possibly could to own and operate a business, to serve others, to provide jobs to people in our community, and those homeowners who want to be able to enjoy parks, take their kids down the sidewalk without encountering some of this decay, and as public leaders, we have to consider the fact that we're allowing people to simply rot in their skin on our sidewalks, and that's not acceptable. One of the things that I do know we should consider is the fact that many of these people are mentally ill, and many of these people, perhaps more of them, are devastatingly addicted to drugs. So you can't expect someone who's mentally ill or in the throes of addiction to make a rational decision on coming off of the streets. Our laws need to keep up with the current environment, and that means that we have to consider imposing, at least mandates on some of these people who can't make decisions for themselves.
It's so true, Chief. It's clear that America is in peril here. Do you believe, because the picture that they paint is that the public doesn't have you guys back, law enforcement. Do you believe you have the support of the public?
I really think the vast majority of the public does support us. And I think that, many of the members of the public who don't either are, focused on some of those mistakes that we have made in our industry. And I'll say flat-footedly that there have been some mistakes. Mm-hmm. But right now, our legislation, or our legislators rather, they're not focused on police reform. They're focused on police punishment. What they're doing is punishing the communities that we serve in an effort to take away our ability to actually do our job. For example, there's proposed legislation right now as we speak in California that would actually take away police canines. It would take away our ability to stop a vehicle for a low-level traffic violation. And I'll stop right there for just a second and say that the majority of the drugs and guns that we seize off our streets are found in vehicles.
Yeah.
Every single crime that occurs has a vehicle component to it. Either the suspect arose in a vehicle, he escaped in a vehicle, he transported guns and drugs in the vehicle, and in many cases, there's bodies being transported or human trafficked in vehicles. So if you take away the ability for us to do low-level traffic stops as a means of further investigating what may be going on in that vehicle, not only will many, many more crimes go unsolved, but people will die.
You're spot on, Chief. As someone that's with law enforcement every single day, especially with the K-9 units, I can attest to what you're saying. Thanks so much for joining the program.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey,
Yeah, they seem like they care about fixing the drug problem out there. Like how Newsom was just walking by all smug. He's like, what do you want me to do about it? What do you want me to do? You got all the answers, blah, blah, blah. He don't care. They don't care. I couldn't imagine just going outside or trying to go to work and you just got tent cities everywhere. People just openly using drugs. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Shanti, I wonder if AOC was born on the highway. I know, she's an accident for sure. Let's see. Matthew, this guy's a robot. He seems like it. Oh, I appreciate you being here, Mo B. I'm glad you dig the chat. Robert, let's see him go after the cartel herb greenhouses in California. I don't know. I think he's tied up in all that stuff. Otherwise, he would do something about it. But he doesn't. They don't care. Kabuki. Cities are going extinct. It seems that way. They're all lawless. Riddled with homelessness and drug addicts. And crime. Protesters everywhere. Doing whatever they want. Setting stuff on fire. Police just stand there and watch it happen because their captain or whoever tells them not to enforce the law. Michelle, it's sad. They're trying to stop the low-level patrol stops here where I live also. I wonder if that's how it is where I live, because it seems like people are driving 10, 15 miles an hour over the speed limit all the time. And I'm sick of being passed on the shoulder of the road. Like the guy in front of me is like coming to a stop, maybe turning, maybe slowing down. And then the guy behind me decides they don't want to stop, so they just hop on the shoulder of the road and drive on the gravel past me at 55, 60, 75 miles an hour. Happens almost every day. I'm sick of it. They're not going to like it if they swipe me. They're not going to like the response. I'm not a softie. This might be a Subaru, but you're going to have an unexpected awakening. What's up, Bonnie? Happy freedom. You're not late. It's a party all the way through. Let's see. Oh, I appreciate you, Brenda. Thank you. Mr. Beans and Beans, I think Klaus should do TikTok videos. Klaus is on TikTok. I'm pretty sure he's got a TikTok, an Instagram, and a YouTube. I need to put out more videos though. It's been a while since I've recorded them. Mordrena, yeah. Newsom is definitely pompous. Big time. He thinks he's better than everybody. Can't kill you, crack me up. I wonder if we'll see Antifa this summer. I think we're going to see protesters. I don't know if we'll necessarily see Antifa. But what's a protest without Antifa? Elisa, you should train Klaus to walk on a harness and take him on flag walks. I've been considering it. I have a harness and all that stuff for him, but he just lays down. He just wants to lay on the ground. He just drags. He does not want to participate in a stroll together. We will have flag marches coming up though pretty soon. It's getting warmer outside. I don't know. It's supposed to snow today. I don't know if it's actually going to, but eventually it'll get warm out. We won't have to worry about snow and all of that. Then we'll definitely be doing some flag marches. You guys crack me up. Some of these chats are hard to read on this smaller monitor. Moby, my bearded dragon walks on a harness. If I could get Klaus Daniels to do it, it'd be something. Big chap, you crack me up. Matthew, warm, it's freezing in April in the UK. Yeah, that's how it is here. We had 80-degree weather for a week, or something like that. I think it even got above 80 a couple times. And then it snowed for 2 days, and now it's kind of a mixed bag. It's back and forth. Hillbilly at heart. Cats hate to be tied up and harnessed. Yeah, especially Klaus Daniels. He He's fine in the harness, but then as soon as I attach the leash, he does like this front flip somersault thing and then attacks like the link that connects the leash to the harness. He's not about it. Yeah, Snooks, that's right. Klaus would rather walk me than have me walk him. I came around in that backpack though. I got those backpacks, put them in. It's got the windows in it and the screens and stuff. I carry him like that. He digs it. And it snowed here Saturday afternoon. Yeah. Yep, they're saying it's supposed to snow today. I don't know if it's still going to. That's what it said yesterday, but our weather changes so often because of the lake. Kabuki, wartime presidents have never lost a re-election. We'll see. Matthew, my cat, has never even had a collar on. Klaus Daniels doesn't mind wearing a collar. I just can't stand the jingling because he's got cat tags or whatever. It's just like jingle, jingle, jingle all around the house. It drives me crazy. Yeah, Matt, it could be. Yeah, Shadow. I'm trying to think, we covered a week or so ago, Newsom was talking about paying homeless people money and stuff, and I'm pretty sure they do it in Portland. Pay homeless people to be homeless, and then they just become worse drug addicts. That seems to be like the ongoing theme. Like, oh, you can't take care of yourself, here's free money, let's see what happens now. And then they just kick the bucket or buy more drugs or whatever. Either way, it doesn't end with the problem being solved. They're not interested in solving problems. They're interested in looking good while there's existing issues. If they solve the problem, then we won't need them anymore. I think that's the thought process. They're like, I don't know. It's like job security for them or something. So this next video is titled Kim Potter Released from Prison. This just happened a little bit ago. All right. New blue banners. That's good. All right. Just a reminder. Kim Potter is the officer that yelled taser, 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 and then shot the suspect during a traffic stop. That whole trial was interesting. There's a lot of focus on the driver and a lot on the officer, but as we pointed out throughout the trial, they had a 20-ounce bottle of Sprite or something that was all purple. It had some sort of opiate in it, but nobody on the scene seemed to have noticed that. So as they're pulling the passenger out of the car, she drops her pop bottle. It's got drugs in it, and the officer's like, "Oh, hey, here, you dropped this," and hands it back to her. And then she went home with her drug juice. A lot of times they'll put promethazine in it, but it's hard to get sometimes, so they'll put fake stuff in it. They're basically robo-tripping. That was a huge part of the trial that all of us paid attention to, but nobody at the trial paid attention to. Watching the officer just literally give her drugs back and have her walk away, but the driver was killed by the officer grabbing the wrong weapon.
We are following breaking news right now. In the last 10 minutes, we learned former Brooklyn Center police officer Kim Potter is now out of prison. CC's live outside the Minnesota Correctional Facility, and Shakeups with some brand new information about Potter's future. Hey, CC.
Hey, good morning, Alicia. So we learned that Potter was released at 4 o'clock this morning. Now, the Minnesota Department of Corrections telling us that they chose that specific time based off of information they gathered. Apparently, over the past few days leading up to her release, there was concerns surrounding safety, specifically because of some threatening comments that were found, and also the possibility of protests happening here outside of the facility. So they chose this specific time so it was safer for Potter as well as the facility. So within the last couple of hours, Potter is a free woman. Now, if you take a look at your screen this morning, you'll see this new booking photo of Potter. It shows a really big difference compared to when she first went in. Potter, who's now 50, has served about 16 months of her 2-year sentence. She was convicted of manslaughter for fatally shooting 20-year-old Dante Wright during a traffic stop. Now, even though Potter is no longer here at this facility, we do know that Potter will be serving the next 8 months under supervised release, and we're learning that this morning that time will be served over in Wisconsin. Alicia.
All right, Cece, you said they were concerned, they let her out at 4 because they were concerned of protests and people gathering there. Are there any other people there besides the media that you see?
Not at this time. We've seen a lot of corrections guards going in and other staff going into the building, but no one else other than media right now.
All right, Cece Gaines reporting live for us this morning. Thanks for that update. And of course, stay with KARE 11 for the latest on Kim Potter's release.
Well, she made it through. What'd they say? They gave her like 16 months or something for manslaughter. I wonder where the protesters are. I figured there would be protesters because they were all upset that she didn't get direct murder charges and do 20 years. No protesters yet. Maybe they didn't expect her to get out today. We'll see if there's protests later on. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say at this point. It's hard to say. Shows him one taser, taser, taser. Yeah, she looks rough. She looks rough. She definitely lost weight. They don't feed you good when you're locked up. I know that. Patriot operator. She must be hitting the gym. Nah, I doubt that. She's probably reading books and praying. That's what most people do when they're locked up. Talk about God. Read the Bible. Big chat. Nobody put some money on her books? I know, that's what I'm kind of thinking too. She must not have had any commissary money. She looks like she wasn't eating well. It's rough stuff. Jeff D. Doesn't even look like the same person. Yeah, lost a lot of weight. Wonder how she's doing now. Prison's not fun. I mean, I've never been in prison, but like being in jail is not fun. I know prison ain't no better. Hillbilly at heart. Every time you say Shadow, my dog thinks you're talking to her. Her name is Shadow. Well, sorry if I'm causing issues, Hillbilly at heart. We got 2 or 3 hooligans that have Shadow in their name. Kyle, I have a friend who said they were robbed by Dante and said they're glad he's gone. Yeah, there was mixed opinions when we were covering that trial. It's crazy because we covered the protests. There was protesters outside the Brooklyn Center Police Department in Minneapolis or in Minnesota, however that needs to be phrased to be correct. Protesters out there screaming justice for Dante Wright. And we didn't even know anything about it. We were just covering the protests. Then the officer went to trial for shooting Dante Wright. And we covered the whole trial. And now here we are covering her being released from prison. That's how long we've been doing this. We stay on it. We stay on it. Matthew, she did Fetterman's body double swap. Nah, I don't think she was body swapped. I don't think she's big enough up on the food chain for that. And as when you go do a PS5 stream, I don't even know how to live stream from a PS5. That was going to be like off live gaming. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Let's go ahead and do this. So, I don't know what's in this. Hopefully, I'm not showing addresses and stuff. I don't know what's in this. I found this earlier today in the mailbox, but I think it's from Saturday. I could tell by the shape of it. I thought it was going to be something. Donna Sparks, this game is quite interesting. Would you send me, Donna Sparks? You're so awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Donna Sparks sent me Hogwarts Legacy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Donna Sparks. I hope you're on here right now. Well, now I have to figure out how to live stream from the PlayStation so we can get some of that Harry Potter stuff going. That's good stuff. That's so awesome. Thank you so much, Donna Sparks. I'm so excited about that. It's so awesome. Yeah, NS, I'm gonna have to figure out how to live stream from the PS5. Now that we got Hogwarts Legacy. No, Melissa, I haven't got that package yet. Robert. That's what some believe. Hogwarts Legacy. I know. I'm super excited about it. Mike, prison's way better than county jail. Many people work out while locked up. A small percentage go to Bible studies. Yeah, I've heard that from people. Like when I was in jail, a lot of people would say they'd rather be in prison because you get more stuff you can do. You're more free in prison than you are in jail. Ventura. Yeah, she probably was. Gotta get by somehow. So for real, I wouldn't eat jail food either. I thought that till I went to jail. The first couple meals I didn't eat. Probably the first 2 or 3 meals I didn't eat. But after that I was starving. The food has nothing in it. So I was just starving the whole time I was in there. I remember like we'd be playing cards and stuff at 5 in the morning, waiting for the lights to come on at 6. Because then you get breakfast right at then. And we'd be playing cards and I'd be betting people their vegetables. And they're like, I don't even want it. I'm like, I don't care. I do. So like I'd eat my tray, but then I'd eat the vegetables off everybody else's tray. They were calling me hungry hippo because I was always starving. That's all I would talk about. I'd just be laying in my bunk and like, I'm starving. I'm dying. I need food. It doesn't taste good, but being hungry, you know, if you're hungry enough, you'll eat anything. Thank you, Donna Sparks. You're so awesome. I'm so excited about this. You're the best, Donna. Screaming Eagle prison is absolutely better than jail. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. Jeb Diablo withdrawal. Oh, don't even bring that up. I wouldn't be able to survive now. I'd have to smuggle in some Diablo sauce. They get you booked in. They're like, all right, you gotta squat and cough. Like, I can't. I'm gonna drop this Diablo. Gotta get the Diablo on the inside. It's rough stuff. Serum, codeine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of with that purple drink that they had during the trial. Let's see. My apologies, hillbilly at heart. Sitting here sending false flags to your dog. NS, don't you need a capture card to stream with PS5? I don't know anything about it. I've never live streamed from a game system, so I'll have to look into it. Hillbilly at heart, my daughter says that's a badass game. Hogwarts, yeah. I've seen lots of gameplay. I've been looking at it and stuff. I just haven't had any money to buy it. And now Donna Sparks sent it to me. So now I have it. I'm so excited. Matthew, weird, my chat just went down. Elisa says the same thing. Chat just froze. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything on my end. Matthew, they're watching. They might be. They might be. If the chat just froze, they might be in the chat. I don't know why, though. We didn't show or say anything we weren't supposed to. Not that I know of. Matthew, I love Hungry Hippos. Top game before computers. Sitting there smashing the little plastic thing. I don't know. I think I've only played it once. Weird. Everybody's saying the chat was disconnected. We must, hold on, let me refresh this. I wonder if we got haters. I'll know because we'll have these thumbs down. I have the little plug-in to show me. Yeah. There's probably people reporting the live. I don't know why. We're not saying or doing anything we're not supposed to. So all that means is you hooligans need to rack up those likes, hit that like button because we may be getting shadow banned right now and it will pull us out of it. Michelle, chat's all good here. Well, good. Yeah, I just refreshed the page. It seems like everything's okay. Mercy Rain, there was a server error. Yeah, they're probably interfering with our live. Haywood, all good. Glad to hear it. NS, if your chat froze, you're on the list. Yeah. What's up, cheeky chaps? Yeah, I don't know. We didn't show anything or say anything we weren't supposed to, so I don't know. But they're most likely manually reviewing the live right now because some softy got their feelings hurt. Said something too true. Shadow. Oh, sorry, Hillbilly at heart. She served prison time for making a mistake, yet Baldwin is running free. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect comparison. Baldwin shoots somebody in front of everyone, gets off the hook, charges dismissed. She accidentally shoots somebody doing her job. You calm down, Class Daniels. And then she has to go and do prison time, and then she has like a year's worth of like house arrest she has to do. And if she messes up during any of that time, she'll go back to jail or she'll go back to prison, depending on what her conditions are. That's the hard thing. Once you get on papers, it is so hard to get off papers. It's so difficult. Mr. Beans Beans, snort some Diablo sauce. I'm not that hardcore. I mean, I'm white, but I'm not like jackass white. Okay, I can't do that kind of stuff. I'd kick the bucket. You guys are making me crave some Diablo, though. It makes me want to rip a packet real quick. We might have to do that. We'll do a Diablo shot here in a second. Can Killer, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Snooks, you crack me up. You say that now. When I'm in jail, I'm a talker. We're just sitting there chatting it up and playing cards. People always feel bad for me when I'm in jail. The other criminals do. A lot of people are all like low lives. They've been just committing crimes since they were teenagers. And then I get in there, I'm like, yeah, I have a degree and an education and I got things going on. I just messed up and landed in here. They're like, well, you shouldn't be here. I'm like, I know. They're like, man, they should let you out. I'm like, I know. Everybody in the pod, they're all protesting. They're like, they need to let JeffMAC out. He doesn't belong here. I don't know. People are standoffish around me, but then once they get to know me, then we're all buddies. I don't know. I've lived a lot of different lives, so I feel like I can relate to most people. And therefore, we get along. TM, what's the list? Oh, the list of naughty hooligans. TM, is it Chinese interference? No, it's American interference. It's government interference. Patriot operator, I'm exempt from the list as a Fed. Some are. Some are. Some people are exempt for being Feds. Kyle, live on patrol is on. Let's see. Hillbilly at heart. Haters are just jealous of us having a good time. Yeah, people are like Easy. You know, Easy got bent out of shape the other day for nothing. Over nothing. We were just talking about people being victims, and it wasn't even talking bad about softies and their desire to be the biggest victim of all victims. It was about how you'll never be happy if all you're doing is pointing out everything that's wrong with yourself. You're looking for labels to put on every little thing about your personality. You know, you scroll through TikTok or whatever, and they're like, oh, if you do this, then you probably have this label. And if you put this label on yourself, everyone will have to treat you special because they have to care about your feelings. You'll never be happy if you're doing that, because there is no one out there that is without issue. Everybody has some sort of thing going on. Everybody's got habits and behaviors and personality traits that just makes them who they are. And when you stick labels on everyone, you put everybody in a little box, you're not only hurting your own quality of life, but you're hurting the quality of life of everyone around you. You're stereotyping yourself and everyone around you as if you're discovering new territory, but you're just putting everyone in boxes, and you're segregating everyone emotionally by doing that. You're not helping anyone. You're not helping yourself. You need to look at what's going right in life and not just only focus on what's going wrong. And that's all I was saying. And this victim, super victim, he should have wore a cape to the chat. I was crying so hard about that, saying I was, I don't know, denying people's feelings or something. I don't know. You got all bent out of shape. Over nothing. Over nothing. We were just sitting here hanging out, having a good time, being regular. Just, doing what hooligans do. And this person showed up to cry real hard. Just, nobody cares, dude. Nobody cares. We don't care how many labels you have. We don't care how hard you cry at night, how hard you grip that pillow while you're crying yourself to sleep. We don't care. We don't care at all. We all got problems. While we're here, we're all hanging out together, us and all of our problems, trying to make the best of it. People getting all mad over nothing. Bunch of nothing. Snooks, you crack me up. Mercy ran another server error. I don't know what that's about. Maybe YouTube's getting hit with a DDoS attack. And that internet error. Wow. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of that on my end. I don't know. I don't know. Matthew, chat went down 3 times. Something's obviously happening. I'm not seeing it on my end, though. Matthew, the watchers. They must be, I don't know. Either they're actually having an issue, which I'm not seeing on my end, or they're manually reviewing the live because of people crying real hard. But it doesn't make any sense to me because we're not doing anything wrong, so I don't see what's going on here. Norman just saw that on my feed. Mr. Average, the new CEO at YouTube. I don't know. I think it's just a face person. I don't think anything on YouTube's gonna get better. I don't think so. Norman, you think Hannity's gonna be next? You think he's gonna be the next one to get canned? He might be. They're running out of people. They're trying to wipe the board, I guess. Norman, you guys mentioned Tucker Carlson is done at Fox. Just saw that. Yeah, we're going to play it here in a second. We're just kind of hanging out because I got 2 more videos and I don't think either of them, I don't think together they even equal a whole minute. And that's all I got left. So I'm not, really quick to wrap up the show yet. We're just kind of hanging out, but we are going to get to it. Next we have Tucker Carlson. It's no longer at Fox. We're only going to play 25 seconds of it because all the context of the situation is stuff we can't talk about on YouTube. We talked about it earlier. We'll find a way to get the information out there without breaking any community guidelines. But we got that, and then after that we have another video titled Don Lemon. Both these are the phrasing is exactly the same. The one is Tucker Carlson out at Fox News. And then the next one is Don Lemon out at CNN. This is that brainwashing stuff. That stuff where the media all repeats the same exact lines, the same exact phrasing. This is one of those situations. So I don't want to repeat it verbatim the way they have it wrote. But this is some strategic thing. This is something that is done on purpose. We're going to cover it in a second. Something like that, Cheeky Chops. TM, I don't like this woke generation. Yeah. It's not the people that, the people are entertaining. That's not the problem to me. It's the companies. The companies adopting this we need to spare everyone's feelings things, especially because I'm just trying to hang out with you guys, we're trying to cover what's going on, And the times have changed over the last couple of years we've been doing this, so I have to kind of reinvent the wheel to keep this stuff going. But at this point, it's hard for me to even just talk. Just to speak is so difficult because you don't even know what you can say and can't say. I don't know the lengths of everybody's feelings. I don't know what's okay and not okay to say. Like, these community guidelines are not based on intentions. And that's how it should be. Did you intend on, saying things you shouldn't say and whatever, things like that. But like we covered a video the other day about if you say based, you're an extremist. If you say red pill, you're an extremist. If you say LARPing, you're an extremist. What do you mean? Like, that stuff doesn't have anything to do with being an extremist at all. They're just words. They're just words. Most people LARPing look like medieval characters, or they look like cartoon characters and they're going to some convention. Like, now you're an extremist. Like, these are serious words now. It's so hard to just be regular. And we'll be here. We'll be here when you get back. Thanks for the feedback, Jeff. Matthew seems okay now. You're not bothering the chat. I don't know if you guys don't tell me, so I appreciate you guys letting me know, like, if you're experiencing issues and stuff. There's certain things I can do on my end for various issues, so I appreciate you guys giving me the feedback. Soul for real looks good to me, except for all the commercials. Yeah, I use this Brave browser that I guess is a W3 browser, like a Web3 browser, so you can access crypto and all that kind of stuff. But it has built-in ad blockers, so it just naturally blocks ads as I browse through the internet. Mercy Rain, Mary Betronoma, I don't know how to say her name. It's the only good one left on Fox. The rest are all sellouts. I don't even know who Mary is. Is that the one that's from MTV? There's some reporter now, I can't remember if it's Fox or not, but there was somebody who used to be on MTV like in the 90s or the 80s or something like that, and now they do the news. I wonder if that's who you're talking about. JB, eat more fiber. Why did I say it like that? I said it like I was in Canada. I was gonna say it like I was in Canada, but then I was gonna say like I'm a Canadian, and then I came out with Canada, and now all the Canadian hooligans are leaving the chat and mad at me. I can't even remember what I was gonna say now. Threw me off. Goodness, I can't remember what I was trying to say. Chosen one. People act like they don't have the right to not be... Wait a minute. The right not to be uncomfortable. Yeah. Well, that, and they think that their opinion has weight. We all have an opinion about every little thing. So when you say, like, well, that hurt my feelings, it could be a misinterpretation. You just misinterpret what somebody is saying. You got your feelings hurt. You have a little conversation, you realize that their intentions were not to offend you, they were just simply speaking, and your misunderstanding is you hurt your own feelings. It's like you act like that, that's not even a thing. These community guidelines are so wild. Just being misheard could be against community guidelines. It's ridiculous. People just take stuff way too serious. I just want to have fun. There's no reason to be so serious. Censorship infringes on my First Amendment right. It's true, TM. But when you go online, you're already forfeiting all of your rights. Your rights do not transfer to the internet. What's up, Sound Crank? It has been a minute. I hope you're doing good. I appreciate you being here. Snooks from MTV. It's Kennedy on Fox. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Kennedy. Yep. Thank you for letting me know, Snooks. Keep me up to date here. TM, I love Kennedy. See, you guys knew who I was talking about, even though I didn't know what I was talking about. Let's see. And I lost the screen for a second, went out, came back. It looks okay now. I think we were being manually reviewed. I think that's what happened. Somebody got sensitive, clicked some buttons. YouTube came to see what we were doing, and we were just sitting here having a good time because we're not doing anything wrong. Cry hard for us, softies. Let's see. Sound crank. I find that offensive. That's offensive, yeah. People letting their feelings get hurt. Snooks, just to let you know, the chat is disconnecting here also, but it comes right back on. I don't know. They wouldn't be hitting both channels. I don't know. Is there thumbs downs over there too? I doubt it. That's a secret channel. Yeah, there's no thumbs downs over there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe YouTube is experiencing something. Not what it seems. My work sites gave that error this morning. Maybe there's, I don't know. It seems like cyber threats are really increasing just like the last week or two. It just seems like it. Oh no, there's a stink bug. No, you sit down, Klaus Daniels. Oh, I wish you could see his face. His ears are all up and his eyeballs are like this big. It ain't gonna get you, Klaus Daniels. Come here. Come here. Let me show you off. Let me show. I want to show everyone how scared you are. Where is it? Come here. Come here. Oh, he's all scared. He's all poofy right now. I'll try and grab him if he comes by. Klaus Daniels, he's scared to death of those stink bugs. He thinks they're going to just carry him away one day. Such a scaredy cat. I hope he comes over here so I could show you guys what he looks like all poofed up. Poofed up and ready for action. Chicken coop. Do burning dragons cast shadows? Is that like if a tree falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it, does it make sound? We're getting deep over here. Deep and spiritual. Screaming Eagle. Those dang stink bugs. I know. Klaus Daniels, he's scared over here. I don't even know where it went. I heard it. Oh, it's on the green screen. Klaus Daniels, come here. I save you. I save you. Come here. Come here, big poof. Why are you slinking around? Look at him looking at the ceiling. You're big and scary. Yeah, you're big and scary. Yeah, do you see it? Do you see it anywhere? Where is it at? Get that stink bug. Got this assault kitty right here. Yeah, they don't want this. They don't want these problems. Just go lay down. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Cracks me up. So for real, the worst part of summer is those stink bugs. I don't have a problem with the stink bugs. They don't bother me. Not that I know of. They don't do anything to me. I don't like when they fly into the fan and then they just get sprayed out into the living room. I don't like that, but the humidity is what kills me in the summer. NS. I actually don't. I just realized that Jeff grinds his own coffee beans himself like a hipster. I actually don't. I actually drink Starbucks instant coffee. I was drinking, oh God, what was it? Some off-brand instant coffee because I was able to afford it like a couple years ago. And then I moved from that to Folgers. And then somebody got me Starbucks instant coffee off of my wish list on Amazon. And then I realized that I could actually get it at Walmart. And so now I drink that because I don't have time to make coffee and stuff. I'm always going. I don't have time to stand around and wait for coffee to brew and stuff like that. I did have a hooligan Mr. Coffee send me some coffee that he grew himself that I actually had to break out the French press to have. And I have that every once in a while. Usually for special events or whatever, I'll drink it. It's really strong, but it's really good. But generally, no, I'm not grinding my own coffee beans. I use instant coffee. Everybody in the chat's like, ew, that's gross. I'm about time and convenience more about than flavor and stuff. Everything I eat is plain Jane because my stomach issues. So I'm used to food just tasting bland. It's not a big deal to me. Hillbilly at heart. I don't know what you're talking about. 180-pound bird. I lost track. Hydrodynamic. YouTube Sandy hoo-ha action. It is. You're not wrong. Hydrodynamic. Let him eat it. No, I don't think he knows where it is. Hopefully he doesn't figure it out. He'll be leaping up on this green screen if he does. He isn't. I don't think he's eaten one yet. He's scared of him. He's not like hunting it. He's like trying to stay away from it. He runs through the house like the sky is falling. Matthew, pure cyber attacks on the infrastructure. Yeah. That's all we need is somebody to hit one of these sensitive areas and we're all going to lose power and things are going to go left really fast. Hillbilly at heart. That's a Nephilim cat. He is. That's Mr. Big Gigantic over there. He's a scaredy cat, but he's huge. What's up, Short Fuse? Happy Freedom. TM, stink bugs came from China. I think somebody said that last time we were talking about stink bugs. Hydrodynamic Ninja Hula Cat. He is. He thinks he is. He's not very graceful. He's big and hefty. You go sit down. You don't see nothing. No, don't you chirp at me. You go play. Yeah. I know, he's gonna get you. He is. This will be your demise. You thought it was gonna be Antifa cats? No. No, it's the stink bug. Yeah. It's a true story. You didn't know that, did you? I knew. He'd be lost without me. Let's see. Haywood. Trees screaming when they fall. Trust me, I heard him do it. Yep. Klaus Daniels, you go lay down. I'm worried he's going to hop on this green screen behind me. Kyle, the cat had an extended mag. That's my assault kitty. Yep, they didn't know. ATF shows up. You got a permit for that cat? I do. I got a doctor's note. Dharma Agent, instant coffee, is it any good? I mean, no. No, it's not. It's not like coffee you sit here and enjoy. It's like, you know those people that can't function without coffee? They just look at you like they're trying to punch you in the face with their vision. That's me. So I just drink the coffee to say that I've drank the coffee. It kind of gives you energy a little bit, but it doesn't really taste great. And I drink coffee without anything added to it. So no matter what kind of coffee I drink, unless I buy it from McDonald's or something and it already comes with crap in it, generally I just drink coffee straight. I don't put creamer in it, I don't put sugar in it, I don't put milk in it or nothing like that. I just drink the coffee as coffee. It's good for you, I guess. Search and destroy. Instant coffee sucks. Yeah. That's what everybody says. I'm just used to it. And as anything called Diablo is not plain. Yeah, that's true. That is true. You got me there. Diablo is the only extra stuff I have. Otherwise, everything I eat is plain. Michelle, I hate June bugs. Hate them with a passion. I hate the way their legs feel. Jeez, you're just you're going in on them. You're like a bugget for a bugget. It's like a bigot but a bugget. Yeah, there you go. Let's keep it going. Just make up our own words here. June bugs. I mean, I don't know. They're kind of like here and gone. The season for June bugs is really short here. See, you guys are gonna make me have to do a Diablo shot here in a second. Michelle, my cat ate a stink bug the other day. Yeah, Klaus, he's working up to it. Nobody's fault. I have a giant cat. He's also a big chicken. He's 18 pounds. Klaus Daniels, he's working up to it. He's 15 pounds right now. He's a hefty chicken nugget. Hydrodynamic, he's a talker. Oh yeah. Yes. It's just me and Klaus Daniels locked into this baby apartment I live in. That's all we do is sit here and talk to each other. Oh, I found the crybaby. Oh, here you go. I'm gonna pass it so you guys can eat. You gotta scroll up. You gotta scroll up. You'll see. I found the softie. Just in time. Just in time too. We're getting near the end of the show. Now you guys have something to eat before we walk out. Hydrodynamic. I don't know how to answer that. Both, I guess. I kind of prefer cold coffee off of other than hot coffee, though. Because I always run hot, because whatever's wrong with my stomach keeps me at 101 degrees year-round. So I'm always running hot. So I prefer cold things over hot things. Yeah, no quarter. Most of us are mature. Definitely. That's why the chat's smooth. That's why we don't have a lot of people acting like idiots in the chat. It's because everybody here has a brain. M-Rank. Jackson turns 11 today. Well, that's awesome. Happy birthday, Jackson. Appreciate you guys watching. Happy freedom, you hooligans. Hillbilly at heart. I'm one of those people who cannot function without coffee. Folgers all the way. I drink 2 pots a day. It's about how much coffee I drink. I mean, obviously I'm drinking instant coffee, but I probably have like 10 cups of coffee a day or more. Hey, you calm down. You calm down. No. You don't talk back to me. You're grounded. Sound crank. My cat is a right terror. She caught a seagull last week. It was easily twice her size. Well, congratulations. Did she bring you the seagull? Was it like a trophy? We're going to do it in a second, Cheeky Chaps. Like I said, it's only like 25 seconds long because I can't even show the rest of it. I can't show the majority of the video because they talk about the company that owns those machines, and then it talks about what happened 3 years ago. I can't be any more descriptive than that. We're going to end up getting in trouble. We're going to get more channel reviews here. We're going to play it here in a second, though. You guys didn't see the troll? Oh, they probably left. We'll see. We'll see. They might comment again. I might have put too much spotlight on it and they might have left. We'll see. Beer juice. Cold beer. Enough said. Yep, every day. What's up, Rasta? Happy freedom. Nobody can find the troll. They'll pop up again. They're not banned. They're here. Soundcraig, yes, my kitchen still has feathers I'm finding. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Cat Daniels, one day he'll bring me a stink bug. That's as high as my expectations are right now. Soundcraig, you still making music? I haven't in a while. I'm trying to get my hands on FL Studio, but I got to save up for it. I was using Logic Pro X on my MacBook, but my MacBook kicked the bucket, and I don't have another Apple computer. So I got to get FL Studio before I can proceed. It's been a little bit. I'll always make music, though. I've been making music for 20-something years. I don't think I'll ever stop. Shanti, my cat got a snake. See, Klaus Daniels is soft. Hey. No. He's going to end up tearing down this green screen. Of course, M-Rank. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Mr. Bill? I only troll on Tuesdays. I appreciate you being here. Hey. Go sit down somewhere. Take down the studio lights. That stink bug ain't gonna hurt you, you big softy. That would be awesome, Sound Crank. My email's in the description. That might be easier than dropping it in the chat. I don't know what you're talking about, hydrodynamic. What's up, Trigger Crazy? Trigger. Appreciate you being here. I don't know if it's easy. It might be easy. Its name is Mrs. Portland #1 fan. Now everybody's gonna search the chat. Awesome, Soundcrank. I appreciate you. Shadow, Antifa cats. See, that's what Klaus Daniels. That's what he thought. This could be the stink bugs that's gonna get him. Thought it was gonna be those strays out there smoking meth and protested. What's up, Shunt? Nah, I think the troll left. I put too much spotlight on them and they dipped out. I think that's what happened. What's up, Gonzo? That's hardcore. My sister used to grab flies out of the air and then ate them while she was a baby. Prodigy. It's got to be a sign of high intelligence. I don't see any way around it. It's definitely not a common move. Rasta, you're everywhere. Joe, coffee is gross in my opinion. Bitter, nasty water. Yeah, I mean, you should be selling instant coffee with that kind of description. That's pretty much what instant coffee tastes like. I think I'm just used to it. I think that's how beer is too, though. Beer doesn't taste good until after you drink 100 of them, and then you're like, oh yeah, this beer's hitting the spot. It's like, I don't know. Why are we built this way? Screaming Eagle, I'm drinking today, just like every day. I'm probably gonna be drinking today too. I don't know why. I just feel it. It's a Monday. I probably shouldn't make announcements like that on a Monday, but yeah, why not? I've had I keep wanting to say asthma, not asthma, allergies. I've been having allergy issues the last couple days, but I feel a little bit better now. I deserve a beer. Lenny, I seen in another chat on a t-shirt, I have to find a new conspiracy because all mine came true. Yeah, exactly. We should make some shirts like that. We should have those 2 shirts I showed you earlier, Loud Proud American and Lady Hooligan shirts. They should be available at some point today, so be on the lookout. Make sure you're a part of Gilded or Discord or Telegram or jeffmaclive.com, because those will be the first places to hear about when the new shirts are ready. I'll post an announcement for all of that. Hillbilly at Heart, nah, them trolls, they think they want to come in here, but what they don't realize is we're all on the same page. When you go to a lot of other live chats, and I'm sure many of you have seen this, it's like a free-for-all. It's like just anybody and everybody's there saying whatever, starting crap, trying to start crap, but there's not even enough organization or structure to even have crap get started. And then they come in here and we're all just sitting here silently waiting. Then they realize they walked into the wrong house. That's how it goes. NS, have you ever chewed your instant coffee like Pop Rocks? I have not, but I have thought about that. If all you need for instant coffee is water, that you could probably just chew on some instant coffee if you were out in the field. Sound Crank. Alright, I will check it in a second. Snooks, are you luring in the trolls? Haywood, hydration is key. Labatt's is good. Yes. I'm trying to think. I might go get an all-day IPA. We're going to be playing the game at some point today. It probably won't be till like 10 o'clock at night Eastern time. But maybe I'll get a beer for the game. I was also thinking about getting through the whatever they call it. It's like a tutorial on Apex Legends. They won't let me play until I get through the orientation, they call it. I might get through that so we can get that started too. I'm sitting here eyeballing this Hogwarts Legacy though. I'll be playing that tonight. I'm so excited about that. So excited. Shadow, rest in peace, Fox News. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll come out with somebody cool, right? Like maybe they'll hire somebody that's funny like Tucker is, but probably not. Probably somebody soft. That's probably what they're doing. They're probably making room for more soft people because they feel that that's the way the world's going. They're trying to market themselves to a new generation. They need new viewers, and so they think bringing in soft people will do that. Just like Bud Light, same exact thing. They want to bring in new people, so they're trying to figure out what new people like, and so they're going soft. All right, so this next video, Tucker Carlson out of Fox News. We're only gonna be able to play 25 seconds of the video because they start talking about stuff that we can't talk about on YouTube. All right, let's get it.
I mean, big breaking news in media. Big business story, big media story, big political story. Fox News announcing in the last hour, Tucker Carlson is out, effective immediately. Fox releasing a statement reading in part that Fox News Media and Tucker Carlson have agreed to part ways. We thank him for his service to the network as a host and prior to that as a contributor. Mr. Carlson's last program was Friday, April 21st. Carlson.
That's all I can play. So the reason it happened, I'm sure most of you know, is because Fox just went through a lawsuit with another company. And I can't say the company's name because it'll put a big blue censorship banner on the bottom of my live. But everybody knows they got sued. They were in a lawsuit with another company because Tucker Carlson was live or whatever on Fox talking bad about that company and what that company was involved in prior to old man Walter getting into the White House. So hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. But because Tucker Carlson was talking about all that stuff going on and was blaming that company for potential wrongdoing, the lawsuit just got settled, and it looks like clipping Tucker from Fox was a part of the agreement. Yeah, big chap. Yep. So it looks like it was all a part of that, as a part of the lawsuit. They lost Tucker because of it. I think he got fired. Someone said earlier that he was given like an ultimatum. He could resign or be fired. I don't know much about it. I just found out right before we went live that happened. So I'll know more eventually, and we'll cover it most likely on the next live when I get more information. But it's one of those difficult situations because the majority of the information connected to this situation is stuff I'm not allowed to talk about. So it is what it is. I think you guys understand what I'm laying down here. But I think Tucker Carlson will be fine. I think, he could come out with his own show. He should just go to Rumble. He should just go to Rumble and come out with his own show. He'd be fine. People would totally go sign him for that. Let's see. Joe Bell. Gardo Labo? I've never heard of that. I'll have to try that, Joe. I like tea. Shadow, did Fox News hire the marketing manager for Anheuser-Busch to destroy their viewership and market share? It seems that way. Yeah, the next video is Don Lemon. Screaming Eagle, Fox is done. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be entertaining anymore. It's crazy because we started today's live showing a Tucker Carlson video. Not really, I didn't really know when I put it on the schedule that it was going to be like the last one we were going to cover for now. I think he's going to get his own show. That's what I think is going to happen. We're going to get right into this next video. Same exact thing. Don Lemon out at CNN. They don't say fired. They don't say resigned. Well, in this one they kind of described that he was fired, but the wording is the same. They're out. They're just out. They're out and about. No longer employed. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Breaking news, Kaylee actually said, what took so long? CNN is parting ways with star anchor Don Lemon. The network made the announcement just a moment ago, actually. And it says, quote, CNN and Don have parted ways. Don will forever be a part of the CNN family, I guess, but he can't work there. And we thank him for his contributions over the past 17 years. We wish him well and will be cheering him on in his future endeavors. Don Lemon also speaking out, writing a statement. Here's part of that. I was informed this morning by my agent that I have been terminated by CNN. I am stunned. So clearly they see this differently. After 17 years at CNN, I would have thought that someone in management would have had the decency to tell me directly. At no time was I ever given any indication that I would not be able to continue to work. I have loved at the network. Kaylee McEnany.
Yeah, it's quite something. You know, we just, I would just say we saw him take a break briefly for some comments he made, and then here.
We don't need to hear all that. That's not a part of the news. That's just opinions. But it's interesting how the company says, oh, yeah, we wish him well, da-da-da, that was really good. And then he makes a post saying, I didn't even see that coming. I didn't even know that was going to happen. I wonder how Tucker found out. I imagine Tucker probably knew ahead of time, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he got an email from Fox and was like, hey, by the way, you don't work here anymore. Who knows? Who knows? It's weird, though. Phrasing is exactly the same between Tucker Carlson and Lemon. Don Lemon is the same thing. Out of whatever the news company is they work for. So I think it's all that brainwashing stuff going on. It's the only thing I can think of. I can see you, Annette. What, is YouTube still having issues? Mr. Average, don't bring up rats again. Chat can't handle that. I know everybody was rat crazy for a second there. I don't know anything about Don Lemon. I just seen, I don't even know, it could have been because I was searching for Tucker Carlson that I even came across that. No quarter, internet is really skipping around. There must be some sort of cyber attack stuff going on. Dharma agent, if he knew something, why not say something during his last show? I don't know the last time he was recording. I don't know how often he goes live and stuff like that. Maybe he didn't know until after he went live the last time. Only Mr. Bill Bongino contract was not extended either. Someone said that earlier. They're losing everyone. Like, why? Something weird's going on. Hydrodynamic, wasn't Tucker their biggest star? I think so, but I don't know for sure. Like, I don't know statistically. MW shows cyber attacks. TM, I could see that Tucker brings too much truth, but what did Lemon do? Yeah, I don't know. Shaggy, Tucker was the only reason to watch cable news. Yeah, I agree. Tucker, Peter, Jacqui, they're like Fox's best. They just want everything soft. I don't even know what we're going to cover when everything goes totally soft. Oh, Annette, your whole internet went down? Swedish house boss. That's what I'm thinking too. They're preparing for 2024. Could be. Could be. Hillbilly at Heart. Cool new game, Jedi Survivor, gets downloaded tomorrow. It's awesome. Let me know how it goes. I haven't played any of the newer Star Wars games, but I like that stuff. Nothing on Kick today. I don't know about Kick. It makes me want to cut it out of the loop, but then if Kick becomes a big thing, then we've wasted all that time where we could have been gaming or getting new subscribers over there. Trigger Crazy can't say bunny either. I always forget about that. I can't believe Michigan University put that stuff out there. Rasta, YouTube and Rumble is bad for me for a few days now. I don't know. Rumble, I think, is experiencing issues. There's been times today where it says I'm the only person in the chat, even though there's clearly people talking in the chat. So, I don't know. I think Rumble's going through things. Apparently, YouTube is also. Jeb, I want to see Tucker and Don in a cage match. I'm saying. I want to see some throwing down. You got to throw hands now. The winner gets to go live. Hydrodynamic Gutfield is funny. Have you seen it? Midnight Your Time. I've seen clips from Gutfield. I don't know. I haven't come across anything too interesting. That's why we don't show them. I mean, it's not that I'm strategically trying not to show him, but I think whoever cuts his clips doesn't do him justice. Trigger Crazy Rumble is fine here on Odyssey. You say it on Odyssey. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that stuff. I'll have to look into Gutfield because I think there's 2 or 3 people that have brought that up today. So we'll see. What is a CME? You guys crack me up. Shadow just canceled Fox Nation. Yeah. Seen a lot of people saying that today. I think it's going to continue. I don't know what people are watching Fox for at this point. Tucker was like the only thing really going on. Having people on the show, doing interviews. He just did the J6 footage. He just interviewed Kyle for like the 3rd or 4th time this year. He just interviewed the Orange Eagle. Now they're just going to kick him to the curb? Nah. Something's wrong. See Bravo, FBI, CIA, plus the internet. It's crowded. It is. It is crowded. Haywood, Gilda was tripping out yesterday. Oh my God. Is everything going down? I don't know. Oh, Lenny. Weird. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of the abbreviation like that. Mr. Average Gutfeld is obsessed with people liking him. He's funny, yes, but he's a fence sitter. Weird. I don't know enough about him. I'll have to watch some of his content. It seems like quite a few of you guys like him. Dharma Agent's son is messing with stuff. Could be. Jeff Rowe, he's the only one getting the truth out. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Tucker just came out with his own show. Hillbilly at Heart. Had to resubscribe. I appreciate you resubscribing. Sparkling One. I don't like the 5. The 5 is just the conservative version of The View. We cover their stuff sometimes, but we just cover what they're talking about and then cut the rest of it off because they just said it's just like looking at Whoopi Goldberg and all those people chatting it up, being snarky, and throwing shade at other people and talking bad about other people for the way they look, and so it's just like catty stuff, and I don't like that. But every once in a while what they're talking about is relevant, so we'll show their subject matter and then just cut off their opinions. What's up, MH? Happy freedom. So for real, Discord was fine yesterday. We still have Discord. I don't know why people don't use it. I think the most active people are over on Gilded. I think. What's up, Steve? Michelle, Tucker had several shows on Fox, and that'll be a hit for them. I agree, because Tucker had like a morning show and a night show or something like that. Or he had like a daytime show and a night show, because this night show is Tonight with Tucker, which is where most of the Tucker videos we pull comes from. That whatever, that show itself. Michelle, the 5 used to not be like it is now. Yeah, we used to show the 5 when we first started doing Coffee with Hooligans, and I wasn't as strict for the content. Like now everything I show is, everything's happened within 24 hours. But when we first started doing it, I was just covering whatever whatever I thought was interesting to talk about. And the older the older 5 stuff that we would cover, I would play the whole thing. But after a while, like the more of it we would cover, the more I realized that we're just listening to these people cackling and talking about nonsense and just being snide, and I didn't like that, so I just cut it off. TM chat crashed again. Weird. Hopefully there's something going on with YouTube and not me. Like hopefully I'm not like in the middle of getting in trouble and I don't even know it. It always just beats me up. I try so hard to do everything I'm supposed to do and then I still get in trouble and just kills me. MH, yeah. Seems that way. Seems like people are boycotting Fox now that Tucker's gone. Look at everybody. Fox is done for. Yep. Just reading through all the chats here. Sure, crazy. I can't chat on Rumble, but I'm watching it. I wonder if that's why the numbers are so low on Rumble. Normally there's 100 people over there. The sun. That's what everybody's saying. Screaming Eagle, I'll watch the stink bugs. That's what Klaus Daniels is doing. He's laying right here trying to keep an eye on things. He feels unsafe. Michelle, chat only crashed once for me. It's funny because it was right after I made a comment about getting in the left's feelings. That's how it goes. You start talking about stuff that's good stuff and then all of a sudden things go left. And as maybe the crashes are from the same region. I'm in the West Coast, haven't had an issue. It could be. Could be. Sure, crazy. Maybe Tucker will go to CNN and Lemon will go to Fox. Who knows? Are they doing Chinese fire drills? Dharma Agent, check out Sun Maps. I'll look it up since you guys are raising so much awareness to it. How long have we been live? Almost 3 hours. It's good. I really like sit here doing coffee with Hooligans with you guys. I think about it every day. I'm like, this is so good. I'm so glad we get to do this every day. It's awesome. Let's see. For anyone still on YouTube, make sure your audience knows where to find you before they censor and end your channel. Gonzo Johnny. Yeah, everybody knows. Actually, all the hooligans are the ones that told me how to get to all these other places. Like, we started on YouTube, then we got a strike, and I didn't know what to do. But we had Discord. Everybody in Discord told me to make a Twitch. Made a Twitch. We all watched on Twitch for a week or two until I got YouTube back. And then YouTube went down again. And then we got Odyssey. We were running those 3. And we were running on Facebook. And then we got Rumble. But you got to pay $25, $30 a month for Rumble just to be able to go live. And it just kept growing and growing. Now we're live in like 11 different locations. Yeah. Hydrodynamic getting sentimental already? I get sentimental every day. Okay, I could kick the bucket at any moment. You have to appreciate every moment you're alive. And I'm sitting here doing it with you guys. I know I'm getting all soft and old right here in front of you. That's alright though. I talk about this all the time. I don't know if I talk about it on the live, but I was raised by my great-grandparents, and they're both dead now. And one day, I was thinking about it, about how if they kick the bucket, or if I kick the bucket, I wanted them to know how much they meant to me. That every little thing they did for me, how much it meant. Because the older I got, the more I realized that people don't care about each other at all. So even the smallest things they did for me became of value. And I would just, be laying there falling asleep or whatever, and I would think, oh, this one time my grandma did this, or one time my grandpa did that. And now I'm realizing that there's people in the world that just don't do that. They don't care about you. And that's just the reality of the situation. And so I remember thinking, like, I want them to know. Like, if I kick the bucket or they kick the bucket, I want them to know how much their effort matters to me. And so I got a call from my grandpa, and he was asking me about the weather and how much is gas and when was the last time I got my oil changed, because that's what he used to do. He called me every day and asked me about that. He's always worried I wasn't taking care of my car, because he was all big into cars. And I just was like, yeah, that's great, but I need you to know this one time when I was like 5 and you did this and whatever, that meant a lot to me, and I never forgot about that. And I sat there and talked to him for like an hour, but wouldn't even let him talk. It was just, you're gonna hear me out, because I need you to hear this stuff in case something happens. And I told him. And then one day he died, right? Kicked the bucket. And it was terrible. Affected me in a big way. But I don't have that weight on me of, I wish I would have told him how much he meant to me. I don't have that, because I did tell him. I let him know. I told him all the way, every little thing I thought of, no matter how big or how small it was. It wasn't just the same old, same old. I poured everything out. It was like, you need to know that you actually matter to me. And so when he kicked the bucket, it was terrible. But at the same time, now that it's over with, I don't have that regret. I don't have that feeling like unsolved business, right? I don't have that. And after he had died, I started getting that same feeling about my grandma. And so I called her and did the same thing. I was like, hey, I need you to know that you matter. That you matter to me. Those nights where I'd wake up crying, hey, grandma, I'm hungry. I know it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're sick and all, but I'm hungry. I need you to get up and do something. And she'd just get up and make me food. And, I was a little kid. And I'd tell her, like, that matters. That meant the most to me. So, like, if I am a bad kid or whatever, I want you to know that's not your fault. That's my fault. Like, you raised me to be good. If I do bad things, that's my choice, not because of my upbringing. And I told her, and then eventually she died. And it's the same thing. And when she died, I didn't even know, I had been misinformed. And so I had dreads and, hand tattoos and all this, and I ain't seen her in a year or two. And everybody's like, you need to come see her. Like, she ain't gonna be around much longer. And I got down there and I went in the bathroom, was straighten myself up, because she's going through things, and I wanted her, 1, to recognize me, but 2, I didn't want her to pull away from me when this is the last time I'm gonna see her. And when I walked in the room, she's on hoses and stuff. She wasn't even there anymore. She was gone. And I was shocked. I was shocked by that. I was like, wow, I I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were going to talk. I thought we were going to see each other. I didn't know that she was pretty much 1 foot out the door already. But in that moment, I was thinking, like, I'm so glad I got to tell her how much she meant to me before we got here, before we got to this place. And so now that it's all over, it's been, a few years now and stuff, and they've been gone. I don't have to carry that around with me. I don't have to be like, man, I wish I would have told them that they mattered. Because there's not a lot of people out there that matter to you to that degree. And so ever since then, I've kind of been that way. If you feel something, then say something. Don't just let these people walk out of your life and think they don't matter to you because you're having a bad day, or maybe you're down on your luck and you're feeling like the whole world around you's falling apart and all this, that, and the other. You still got to value the people that treat you right and are good to you. And you don't always have to do it in the form of like, thank you, thank you, thank you. You could just tell them like, hey, remember that one time we went and did this? I think about that all the time. And when people hear that, that matters to them. That matters that you're thinking about them, that you're considering what they're going through. Even if it doesn't come in the form of a I thank you or I miss you or whatever. So if I sit here and I'm telling you guys how much I appreciate hanging out with all of you and being able to do this every day and to be able to just sit here and chat it up. I mean, I put 15 minutes worth of content up. The other 2 hours and 45 minutes is us just hanging out together. And that means a lot to me. And I'm glad that we all have each other to hang out with and to do this every day. And so that might make me soft, but I don't care, because like one day if I kick the bucket or something, we'll always, we'll have this. You guys know that you mean a lot to me. Just like if, God forbid something happens to one of you guys and we hear about it in the chat, that's going to affect us. We hang out all the time. We have Gilded, we have Discord, we have Telegram, we have the website, a lot of people follow me on Twitter, and we like laugh and comment on each other's stuff on Twitter. So like by saying like I appreciate all of you guys, just so you know, like this isn't just, I've never gone to work and said that about people. Like I've never worked at a restaurant job and been like, you guys matter to me, because it didn't feel like they did. But you guys do matter to me. I think about you all the time. We talk all the time. When you guys have issues and you send me messages, a lot of times I'll drop what I'm doing to improve what you have going on so we can continue hanging out and, be cool. Like this is, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's good stuff. So if anything happens, you guys know already. Now I care. And you guys matter to me. So that's that. Welcome to my TED Talk. But yeah, so if that makes me soft, that makes me soft. But at least you guys know it doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me if that makes me soft. What matters to me is that you guys know that you matter to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't introduce you to my cat, okay? For security reasons. But we're cool like that. So I was like, hey, you guys can meet the cat. Oh, I appreciate you, hillbilly at heart. I appreciate all of you guys. I try to tell you. I love you too, Sam. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's easy to misconstrue what's going on. Show up and like, oh, who's this asshole on the screen and whatever. But I'm here every day looking at you guys in the face. That's what I'm saying. Like when you show up and you're like, hey, I ain't seen you since the riots were going on. I know you guys by name. I really do. I really do. Oh, I appreciate you, Nina. Well, hooligans, that's all I have for today. We covered all the news. I gave you guys a TED Talk. Oh, hydrodynamic, you crack me up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the spiel deal. We're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. And then we're going to wrap this up. Later today, probably like 10 p.m. or so, we're going to go live. We're going to play the game. I don't know what we're going to play yet. But we're going to play something. We're going to hang out more. And we're going to have more fun. Because that's what I like to do. Of course, we'll do another Coffee with Hooligans tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll also let you guys know how Hogwarts is going. I'll be cracking that open today. I already know that's going to happen. Alright, give me a second here. We're going to pull up the website. We're going to do the spiel deal. And then we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Before you guys all start running out the door, because you don't want to hear this commercial advertisement, just go ahead and join Gilded. If you're not a part of Gilded, be a part of Gilded. It's free. Hang out with all of us. It's always good stuff. It's the best way to be informed on what's going on all the time, not just when we're going live. There's constant news and communication going on in Gilded. Well, Gilded Discord, Telegram, or the website jeffmaclive.com, but Gilded is the most populated area right now, so definitely just go join up on Gilded. It's worthwhile. Get the app on your phone. You'll get notifications when we go live, and you'll have tons of hooligans to hang out with, so definitely go do that. All right. Boom. For everybody that hasn't walked out the door, oh my god, I'm gonna have to put this on the big screen so I can read it. When you get a second, please go to jeffmaclive.com. On the home page, you can find all of my links listed. You can find the link to join Gilded for free. Gilded is currently the best way to receive notifications for when and where we go live. Every time we go live, there's a news board on Gilded to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world. And there's a ton of hooligans in there to hang out with all day, every day. So definitely go join Gilded. Also on the home page, you can find links to the merch store if you'd like to grab some merch. We have shirts, hoodies, stickers, and coffee mugs. Everything will be displayed in black and white or white and black, but if you find something you like, just click on that item to see all the different colors that item comes in. And a reminder, I have 2 new designs coming out later today. If you're a part of Gilded or any of the communities, you'll be the first to be notified from when these new designs come out, so definitely look forward to that. Also on the homepage, you can find links to PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Stripe, Zelle, Buy Me a Coffee, and Locals if you would like to support what I do. There's also a link to the Amazon wish list if you would like to send me stuff. It's really easy to use. Anything you purchase directly from the wish list will be sent straight to me without having to send emails, find addresses, or anything like that. It's really simple. And then finally, there are links to join the membership programs. We have memberships for YouTube, Gilded, Discord, Odyssey, Rumble, and Twitch. And then jeffmaclive.com itself has a membership program. If you join the membership over there, you'll have access to your own profile for our private social media area where you can promote your business or network with hooligans. We also have a live streaming area with a built-in chat. I think I have to work on the chat. There's something going on with people's devices, but either way, you will be able to watch the live for any live, gaming, Klaus Daniels, Pokemon cards, ASMR, the news, all the lives I do. Will be covered on the website. You'll also have access to our advanced messaging system where we can text each other, call each other, video call each other, group text, group calling, group video calling, and the ability to upload any media known to man. We can do MP3s, slideshows, pictures, videos, everything, so we can network and stay connected to each other. So definitely join jeffmaclive.com. All right, give me a second here to set everything up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I'll read through the chat really quick, make sure everybody's doing good. Oh, I appreciate you, Grace. Toad, you didn't get notified. You gotta join Gilded. That way you get notified when we go live. You guys, I appreciate you so much. You guys are awesome. Best hooligans ever. Alright, please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Whoa. Alright, hooligans. That's that. Just gonna read through the chat really quick. I'm gonna wrap this up. Like I said, we will be live later today, probably 10 o'clock Eastern time, playing the game and hanging out, having fun. It's all about fun. And then tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time, we'll do another Coffee with Hooligans, of course. I will send out notifications once I get the shirts and everything made. I'll make some coffee mugs and stuff too with these new designs. But I'll let you guys know when that's going on. Oh, I appreciate you, Trigger Crazy. No, I'm not freestyling right now. Not right now. You hooligans are the best. I appreciate all of you. God bless you, Haywood. Alright. think we're good to go. Sure, because I'm not freestyling. You crack me up. All right, I think we are good to go. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for hanging out with me for another Coffee with Hooligans. As I said, we're going to play the game later. Then we'll do some more Coffee with Hooligans tomorrow. Hopefully I see you guys either at the game or at least for another Coffee with Hooligans tomorrow. I appreciate all of you. Big shout out to everyone that made donations, joined the membership program, or purchased any merch. I really appreciate you guys, and I would not be able to do this without you. So thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you on the next live. Until then, stand tall, shine bright, and that's a wrap.
JeffMAC.